Okay, why not? I'll start a few minutes early. How's it going? Let's get some sound on here so we can check the sound bounce. The word. Check, check. I can barely hear it. How about now? Maybe a little more. Every single VOD has its own aspect ratio, its own sound level. Let's turn it back down a little bit.
4개의 세트가 끝이 났고 3대1 스코어는 일단 완성됐습니다만 오늘 말씀드린 바와 같이 5개의 경기를 모두 다 보내드릴 예정입니다. 자, 이제 네 번째 세트를 다시 한번 짚어보면 손석희 선수, 김창희 선수의 경기인데 김창희 선수가 약간 뭐 확실히 갈래를 못 잡고 비트라는 그런 틈을
maybe a little bit sad choir maybe in the background, but that seems good. How you doing, Babamots? Enjoying your whatever it is you're doing in chat. You don't know what that's been, Chatcraft. Dude, that'd be a good name. Maybe, you know, I'm thinking about getting a cat. Maybe I should name my cat Chatcraft. It might be a fun name for a dog, but I don't think I'm gonna get a dog. Well, I can't get dogs where I am now, actually, unless I get a small one, but I don't want a small dog. Guess what I have today, though? Real root beer with real sugar in it, because they actually didn't have any. I don't know why I decided to get something a little different this time, but tastes like root beer. Tastes like root beer. I'm actually getting pretty used to the stevia stuff. Anyway, we got Stork versus Lita to start things off. And this is interesting. What this is these are... I don't even know what these are, actually. OGN Team Eval games. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I've seen these listed in stats and stuff before, but I'm not exactly sure what it means. It looks like it's just show matches, like preseason show matches or something like that. I used to think it was some sort of internal ranking, but it's not. It's team versus team. As you can see, this is part of Samsung versus Sparkies. I decided not to watch all of the games for these matches because there's some. It's also like maybe it's a place for them to like test out their players because there's a lot of no-name players or low-name players, I guess, like NBS and stuff like that. I don't remember some of the other names, but so anyways, I picked out the fun ones with the. Wait, now it says 5 set. It said 1-1 before, but now it says 5 set. Maybe that's their individual record or something like that. Will he go Wraith versus Protoss? You think? Sometimes he goes Wraith versus Zerg, but I don't know if he goes Wraith versus Protoss, does he? Maybe he does. I don't remember. It usually doesn't work out that well though because of like one Dragoon counters Infinity Wraiths. Who knows though? I mean, you can catch your opponent off guard. Yeah, now it says 3-1 Samsung versus Height. So that's interesting. All right, let's move this over a tad. There we go. Just center it up, I guess, a little bit. There we go. I hope he does, though. I hope he does go Wraith. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to watch. Oh, boy. I am tired. I know I say that every stream, but today I'm actually a little bit extra tired because I actually went for a long hike, but before that I actually went to the gym for the first time in like 2 months. Not out of laziness, actually, but out of uh-oh, who is it? Smith! Savior did nothing wrong? Is that your pick for the stream title, or just your announcement to the stream? Oh man. Oh jeez. What have I done? Oh boy. Can I at least put Kappa? Alright. That's the stream subtitle now. Here we go. No cap. Oh my gosh. What have I done? You know, I've done this a few times, and I think 2 out of the 3 times I've done it, it's been used to troll me. Oh man, how's it going, everybody? What's up, minions? How's it going, Smips? What's up, Dr. Dinger Donger? I think I already said hi, Bab Mutts. Oh, yeah, I went to the gym for the first time today in like 2 months, and I think my body is like not okay with it. But that's why I did a pretty light workout today for exactly that reason, because I didn't want to like overdo it. I wanted to like remind my body like there's a start port, although it's probably more likely for a drop than for raids, but we'll see. But I just want to remind my body like, hey, by the way, occasionally we exercise. Don't panic. So I just did like a light workout. You got down to 0% body fat and you look like shit? Like actually? Yeah, 0% body fat looks a little bit crazy, man. But I don't know. Oh, I guess with no muscle, it looks different too. But that's difficult to get to, though. Actually, is it impossible to get to? Can you actually get to 0% body fat? Is that even possible? I don't know. But I was kind of trying to. Hey, Pipgorn, how's it going? We're talking about the player, but I don't stand by that opinion very strongly. I let chat pick my stream title, so I got trolled a little bit. Specifically, I said the first person to sub today gets to pick the stream title, and Smith is a. I was paid in 1 tier 2 sub. Thank you again for the support, Smith. By the way, I don't remember if I actually said that because I got so trolled by the title that you picked, but I do appreciate it. Of course I take bribes. Of course I take bribes. Maybe I should make it every sub gets to pick the new stream title, but I didn't say that ahead of time this time, so I think I'm stuck with it now. I don't mind a little trolling now and again, though, so. Smith showing off his tier 2 emotes. The Ultralisk quad emote. Because an Ultralisk that was the size of one emote just wouldn't be big enough for a real Ultralisk, you know? I love Outsider, by the way. But this is kind of funny that he's got 2 tanks and he's killing an entire expansion with just 2 tanks just chilling over there. With the dropship, by the way. Not a Wraith, but a dropship. Unless I missed the Wraith because I was distracted. Anyway, how's it going, Pipgorn? Welcome. What's happening?
같은 종족 선수가 먼저 등장하고 그다음에 선배가 등장하는 이런 양식으로 되고 있는데 손석희 선수의 승리를 보고 역시 송병구 선수는 항상 승리에 목말라 있는 선수이기 때문에
You like the tile set? I kind of dig this tile set too. There's one. What is the one map? There's one map called Fallout or something like that, and it's like the entire middle of the map is just the burnt rocks set part of the tile set, like the unbiddable burnt rocks or whatever. It's kind of a what is that map called? It's called something that's like reminiscent of like after a nuclear missile dropped or something, like Fallout or I don't remember the name of it. Just chilling. Cool. Well, that's what we do here. We watch old Starcraft games and we chill out. And we talk about the games. We talk about other games. We talk about whatever random stuff comes up. We talk about health more than a somewhat an odd amount, I guess. Both positive and negative. Sometimes we talk about going to the gym, and sometimes we talk about how we hurt because we're getting old. Are there any other topics that we talk about an inordinate amount in this chat? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we'd like that comes up a lot. You have all the itises. Food, I guess that's true. We talk about food a decent amount. Chicken nuggets. Or non-chicken nuggets. Nuggets of ambiguous origin. I actually just made some really good dinner. I'm actually really full. Even though I'm like stuffed, I had to stop myself from eating more of it. So it turned out really well. I made this potato salad. Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't even know this before. Apparently there's 2 schools of potato salad. There's the mayo-based potato salad and there's the vinegar-based potato salad. I'd never heard of the vinegar-based potato salad before at all. Apparently it's a thing. And friend brought well done by Stork. Friend brought some vinegar-based potato salad to the New Year's party. That was really good, and it wasn't nasty because it didn't have mayo in it. Which, you know, even I don't know, mayo is just kind of like, it's just oil and raw egg mixed together. It's kind of I don't know. But regardless, mayo just doesn't sit very well for me. I can't eat really very much of it, or it makes me sick. Anyway, so I made some of that potato salad. It was a New York Times recipe, and then I added broccoli and I added fried tofu, and it's really, really good. And the vinegar sauce is like really, really good. What just died there? Was it a mine or something, or a vulture? I like looked away for a second. All the itises. Excuse me. Spoon! What's up? What's up, Honorable Spoon? Vegan mayo, some vegan mayo is very good, and it definitely sits with me better than regular mayo. But a lot of vegan mayo is just oil. Like, it's just congealed oil. So I don't know. It depends on what it's made out of, which is fine. But it just seems a little nasty to just like randomly mix oil and stuff. I don't know. There is a little bit of oil in the vinegar sauce for the potato salad. Oh, look at those tanks clumped up. Oh, he just popped his own tank. Killing that DT. Who was that? I recognize that player a little bit, but I'm not sure. I forgot who that was. Was that like Pusan or something? It's hard to tell. Vinegar type and mustard type. I don't know. I don't know that much about barbecue. Doesn't mustard have vinegar in it though, or something? Maybe not. No, I know barbecue sauce usually has vinegar in it. Although the sauce that I made for this potato salad had mustard and vinegar and oil and capers and olives and a couple other things. I don't know if I've ever had mustard based barbecue. I spent a week in or almost a week in Austin. I went to several barbecue places. I don't remember ever like hearing if I was having one or the other. But I can imagine that's it'd be a very important topic for a southerner for sure. Have I ever? I don't know. Is mustard barbecue? Is that like vinegar potato salad where it's something that exists but like I've never heard of it? I've never had it? Or is the difference too subtle and I just didn't know that I had it? If the vultures are going ham, what kind of sauce are they putting on the ham? But yeah, some vegan mayo tastes good. Same with vegan cheese. A lot of vegan cheese tastes pretty good. Some of it doesn't taste that good. But some of it is just congealed oil. And that's like, this feels kind of nasty to eat it. I once had a vegan pizza that afterwards I felt sick because it was just basically just eating oil on a piece of bread. Three types of barbecue. This is a good attack by Stork, by the way. Oh, is he just gonna kill everything? He's just gonna kill everything. He's not stopping. He keeps going. Vinegar-based, tomato-based, and mustard-based. But most barbecue sauce has tomato and vinegar in it, I thought. Like, if you get a bottle of barbecue sauce at the store or whatever, or even if you look up a recipe online, which I did once, it's basically barbecue sauce is ketchup with vinegar in it, essentially, and sugar. I tried to make my own barbecue sauce once because I was house sitting for my ex-girlfriend. So that's a long story. And she had tomato plants in the front, and she said I could pick however many tomatoes I wanted, and they were just gonna fall off and rot. So she had a lot of tomato plants, so I ended up harvesting like 20 pounds of tomatoes or something like that, and I had to do something with them. So I tried to make pasta sauce. That didn't work out very well. And I also tried to make barbecue sauce, and that didn't work out very well either. But I remember looking up the recipe, and it was basically just like boiling down the tomatoes and then adding sugar and vinegar, essentially. Fry sauce. Oh, ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually kind of like the taste of mayo. I just... the effect it has and the concept of it is not very appealing to me, I guess. Fry sauce isn't like French fries?
신상무 선수 리콜이 들었다면은 오히려 여기서 승부수를 띄워야 돼요. 오히려 센터의 병력을 더 진출시켜서 리콜을 프로토스가 가면은 센터의 병력이 밀리는 그런 느낌을 좀 준다면은 신상무 선수도 할만합니다.
그렇죠. 신상문 선수 본진에만 안 떨어지고 괜히 다른 멀티로만 가면은 리콜 오는 순간 공격 타이밍 나오죠. 신상문도. 자 이제 12시에 자원 채취를 이제 시도하고 있고 아래쪽도 이제 견제 들어갑니다. 질러 던져주면 일단은 신상문
Good for fries. Yeah, it sounds good.
신상무 선수가 업그레이드에 좀 치중을
Sounds pretty good.
그리고 그 드랍 생산이나 그런 가스 유닛 가스를 좀
That probe is like, what? What you gonna do about this? I'm building some cannons.
다행이네요.
근데 양이 좀 많네요.
Prepare to get wrecked, vultures.
양이 많아요.
네, 이런 상황에서는 정병호 선수 아비터를
Does anyone know what's up with the
굉장히 좋고요.
with these? What are they called? Team eval matches? Maybe it's for seeding or something like that with the schedule or something? Maybe it's a seeding thing? I don't know.
네, 그렇습니다. 이런 상황에 정병호 선수 12시 지역의 리콜 한 방이 경기 승부의 세기를 박을 수가 있고요. 왜냐면 신상훈 선수의 자원 상황이 지금 그렇게 좋은 편이 아니거든요.
I like that. You come for the king, you better not miss.
12시가 지금 새로 시작한 멀티이기 때문에 지금 버티는
It's hard to tell who's winning this because they both have pretty significant portions of the map.
굉장히 중요할 텐데요.
I feel like Lita's been losing more of the battles, but like his macro's been strong.
아비터가 한 대밖에 없어요, 지금은.
진짜 마이너 제거했습니다. 이제 아비터 지금 마이너 여기 또 다시 한번 EMP 송병구의 중앙 진출 공격은 신상을
What's
잘
in my teeth?
막아줬어요.
네, 이런 상황에 정병호 선수 지금 상황에서 좀 뭐 넥서스 한두 개는 내주더라도 12시만 좀 격파를 한다면은 자원 상황에서 테란이 도저히 따라올 수가 없기 때문에 리콜이 좀 아쉬운 상황입니다.
반면 신상무 선수는 지금 공이업 방일업 그리고
네, EMP 조심해야죠. 아비터 관리 잘해야 됩니다.
자 아비터 또 다시 EMP 맞았고 아비터 피했나요? 피했네요.
예, 지금은 테란도 병력이 굉장히 많기 때문에 부담스럽거든요, 분명히.
자, 탱크 조개 올리고 이렇게 올라가면서 밀어붙일 수 있을까 힘들 것 같은데.
이건 아니에요.
I shared. Oh, hold on a sec. Stork's just like on A move. He's just AFK, losing his dragoons. He just doesn't care anymore. All those tanks are gonna wake up from stasis and just get picked off by arbiters. Oh, is that off? I thought I.
센터 싸움에 자신이 없으면 12시 지역이 리콜이 필요했었는데 이제 이런 결과가 나오다니.
Thought it was on, but I once again forgot to check. As always. Actually, last time I didn't forget to check. All right, should be online now. Sorry about that. Thank you, Dozo. Last time I remembered, but this time I forgot again. But yeah, I shared a picture of my potato salad with some friends, and my friends were sharing pictures of what they made. As well, it looks really good.
여기서 12시 지역에 리콜 가고 5시 지역에 모든 진출 병력 가고
What the hell? I looked away for 1 second and suddenly there's 10 Marines. Yeah, there was a lot of stasis going on in the middle there. But guess what? Once they wake up, the tanks are back. They still exist. Imagine if Protoss had another AoE spell that killed units instead of just stasising them. That'd be overpowered. Can he actually reach the Nexus there? No, I think he has to go a little bit up farther. Yeah, now he can reach the Nexus. But this is not good for Stork actually. Okay, he's coming around behind. Is he gonna try to... He could push down on these tanks actually. There's not enough to protect them. He could just take them out. Couple mines, but one Goliath, no vultures? Uh-oh. Yeah, all the tanks get taken out. Nice save by Stork. Well, actually, did he save the Nexus? Is a question.
옵저버를 딱 두 개만 띄워놔도 벌처 마인으로 큰 대박을 노리기는 굉장히 힘들고요.
네. 자, 이제 마인으로
I don't think. I mean, that wasn't like a big push. I think that was like a little side push to try and kill the Nexus there. It didn't quite work, but it's not like he lost a lot there. He lost like 6 tanks, which is significant, but it's not like it was his whole army. I don't think. By the way, you guys are probably... You should be glad that this is not smell-o-vision, because I stink right now. I thought I was going to have time after going to the gym and going for a hike, take a shower, but after I made dinner, I just like... It was like, oh, it's time to stream. So, I'm kind of smelly, in case you guys were curious. Protoss had a clear advantage versus Terran. Let's see. Does it have the stats somewhere? Here we go. 55%. It's not overwhelming, but yeah, definitely a significant advantage there. Or significant better win rate there. It's such a cool map though. Does he have enough? I don't know if he has enough zealots here actually. I don't think he can get on top of these tanks. He's just gonna lose every Dragoon now again. And a big EMP. Oh my god, Stork, what are you doing? Stork! I mean, it's a hard map in general, so it could be hard for Protoss and just harder for Terran. Never tell me the odd star. Because, you know, there are things Terran can do. Like, they can... both players can utilize the edges of the map, right? And try and shell the expansions without being in danger or whatever. It's so hard to defend. And whoever's being aggressive is... and Trixie is gonna have an advantage. Hey, there's Oddstar. How's it going? Comes with Flash. Oh, tank! What are you doing? Tank! Stop! What do you do? Oh, okay. But I think it's probably easier for Protoss to get like arbiters around and recall around the ring of the map than it is for Terrans to get dropships and, you know, and take out bases. It's probably a little bit easier for Protoss to be mobile, I think. But I don't know. I guess we've seen that Lead has been very good with getting a dropship and just putting a couple tanks in a corner. Like I guess that's all it takes to shut down one of those bases because it's so hard to defend. You just need a couple tanks or something like that. So you don't have to do a full recall to disrupt one of those bases, you know? Little Stork FP view.
송병호 선수의 개인 화면을 확인한 결과 127의 인구수와 500 정도의 가스와 미네랄을 갖고 있는 상황이 파악됐습니다. 그리고 보시는 바와 같이 그렇게 많지 않아요. 반면에 인구수는 약간 신상무 선수가 많아요.
Don't forget fantasy. But also Jongbi and Stork and Bisu and Jaedong.
여기 언덕에 진을 치고요. 그리고 내시 지역에 미네랄을 뚫어서
This is what? This is in 20... Oh, this is 2009 actually. So this was a period when Flash was pretty dominant. It's a good times. Good times when you had Flash. The Flash versus Jaedong mega rivalry. Hey, thank you, Doso. Thank you for the 8th month subscription. How's it going? Party, I see how you're going. You've been here. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate it. Using that Prime sub. Basically robbing Jeff Bezos, taking the donut right out of his hand and eating it in front of him. Which I consider a good thing, by the way. It's got too much money. Anyway, wow, this is Lita's natural, by the way. You have Amazon stock? Okay, fair enough. Did you guys hear that? Doso is Jeff Bezos' Smurf. I think Storch just won the game in the last 45 seconds, didn't he? He just stomped down on Lita's forces in the natural, killed it off. Lita had a sort of force in the middle. And he stomped on that too. Do carriers work on this map? They do, don't they? But maybe it's just because it's... I guess carriers work... I think I've seen carriers on this map as well. You'll sub if it comes with donuts? Pusagi? What? It can come with virtual donuts. Watching Starcraft from my 500 million yacht. Sounds like a nice time. Can you, Jeff, Mr. Bezos, can you use your money, your influence to acquire the rights to on-GameNet material and see if you can get some of these old VODs in higher quality and from the archives? That'd be great.
언덕을 확보할 준비를 합니다. 그렇다면 5시도 일단 그 송명호 선수가 쉽게 가져가기는 좀 어려워 보입니다. 그냥 지나쳤는데 어디까지 가나요, 신상문?
이제는 송명호 선수도 이 프로브를 잃게 되면
IRL Twitch?
심하기 때문에 이제는 드랍식 견제 송명호 선수 좀 민감하게 반응을 해야 됩니다.
그리고 아비토
What social media platform does he buy? I don't know. I mean, Twitter just got taken off the menu, right? Or maybe he could rebuy Twitter. Bezos bought a newspaper? Did he? Oh. It's a little bit behind the times. Maybe he could buy like I would say like, oh, he could buy Facebook, but I think Facebook is like big enough that it's just like it's its own thing, and Facebook isn't gonna get bought, right? Maybe yeah, but he started Amazon selling books after he was already... Didn't Bezos get rich off of wasn't he part of the PayPal startup or something like that and he left? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Oh, he bought the Washington Post, okay. Wait, the Washington Post? Oh yeah, no, I was thinking the New York Post is the one that's a joke. Bring back MySpace. Who's in your top 8? Hey, Rock SC. Virgin Mobile, is that where Bezos made his money? I don't remember. Or is that a new... Oh, PayPal was Musk. Oh, okay. My bad. Where did Bezos come from? I'm gonna just real quick Wikipedia him. Did he just start by straight up starting Amazon? What the hell? He's called a commercial astronaut? Oh, you can, apparently if you fund spacecraft, it counts as...
일단은
Apparently you're an astronaut. That's kind of weird.
선택은 없고 송명훈 선수와 신상문 선수는 지금 5시 앞마당 지역과 12시 앞마당 지역에 서로의 멀티를 확보하면서 미네랄을 채취하고 있는 그런 모습. 잠시 전투.
Bezos founded Amazon in 1994. Oh wow. And started his online bookstore. So he just went straight up. He was a Wall Street person before that. So wait, is Lita like still in this game? I don't know why this game is still going on.
이번 경제는 굉장히 날카롭게 들어갔어요. 신상문.
자, 프로브 하나도 없죠. 송명구. 일하는 프로브 없습니다. 일하는 프로브 하나도 없어. 송명구. 어디 뭐 채취한 데 있어요? 여긴가요? 이거 보나요?
네, 그래도 지금 네, 흩어져 있던 가스를 채취하고 있던 그 프로브까지 다 동원해서 미네랄을 채취하는 모습인데요. 여기서 또 신상문 선수가 탱크
They really are crooks too.
그렇게만 해도 아픈데 또 때리면
In some ways, I don't know.
기분 나쁘게 아프죠 그러면은 5시가 크게 기분
I don't want to get too philosophical, but I'll just say that my view is that if you have more money than you could possibly ever use, and you have the means to help people, and you're not, I think that's immoral. To me, it's like if you've got 10 jackets and you walk by someone freezing in the snow on the street, is it moral to walk by without giving them a jacket? No. I don't think it is. And it's like the exact same thing, but on a billion-dollar scale. If you have the means to help people, and you're not even using it for any other thing. Oh, that was kind of cool. He EMP'd both Archons. That was cute. Anyway, that's my take on it. He didn't even fly anything. Bezos is not actually flown anything. It's because he is a commercial... Because, I don't know, apparently the term commercial astronaut includes someone who's funded it. Where do you draw the line? I don't know. I don't know. Because, you know, I could probably give more money to charity than I do without dying. But I don't. You know? But I don't... where I'm drawing the line in this case is that I don't have more money than I could possibly ever use in my entire lifetime. If I ever got to a point where I had so much money that I could never use all of it, and some people could use it and I wasn't even using it, that's where I would consider it. Like, maybe that's my line right there, is like even if I had like $10 million, right? I could theoretically use $10 million. So, you know, I still think I should probably do something with charitable with at least some of it, right? But like, I don't think I'd be an evil person for not giving some of my $10 million to people who need it or whatever. But if you have 100 million, billion, cajillion dollars, then like Bezos is making $10 million every day. How did Stork lose this game? How did Stork lose? He mined out? Oh. Best not miss. Damn. Anyway, what I'm doing today is I found some of these random, by the way, in case you're just joining, I found some of these team eval matches, and I'm not even sure what they are. It's a whole set of matches that were, I think it was like a preseason show match type thing, right? And but I don't know what they're for. It just says team eval, and I didn't really have time to try and look for it very much. I think it was like a placement thing, like a seeding thing, or I don't know. I guess it's just preseason. Why do teams have a preseason in like other sports? Is it just to practice a little bit, just to get rolling? after a break maybe or something like that, or is there some other purpose? Although like in baseball they haven't played for, you know, the preseason they haven't played for 4 or 5 months, but in these games like they just finished playing the other one. Anyway, so the point being, I found a series of these team eval matches and I was just like, let's take a look at them. So yeah, I mean, you can gauge the competition and stuff like that, but like it's like there was not very much time in between seasons for StarCraft, so it's not like there was months off. It was like they usually took like 3 weeks off, and then they started the next season, I think. Anyway, so I just picked out, I looked at the list of games and I picked out a few that had some cool names in them. So, just to check them out. So this is Kanata versus Seige, which is not like a blockbuster type matchup, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a good one. They're both solid players. Let's go ahead and skip forward. There we go. Kanata on the left, Seige on the right. Casters in the middle. All right, yeah, I picked out a few, but like I said, some of the team eval games looked like just two no-names playing against each other. So I think that might have been also part of it, is for it might be for the teams to kind of test out some of their newer players and give them a chance to play on stage, you know, if they haven't played on stage before, or if they're not used to it that much, give them a, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. This is SK Telecom versus Woongjin. Or actually, the team in Korean says Ungjin. Ungjin. It's kind of hard to say. Ungjin. Ungjin. Ungjin, por favor. Do they have the same broad selection of different kinds of alcohols in bars in different countries? Like if you go to Mexico, do they have gin or do they have just tequila? Or just like, I know it's kind of a dumb question because obviously you can have any kind of alcohol from different places in different countries, but like I don't know if there's, well, for example, if you go to Ireland, most of the time they just have like Guinness and like 1 or 2 other things, but Guinness is everywhere, so they like focus more on the Irish beers in Ireland, for example. So that's like kind of where I'm coming from, I guess. Like if you go into an Irish pub in Ireland and you say, give me a pint, they will give you a pint of Guinness. They won't ask what kind. Like that's the default. You have to ask for something different if you want something that's not Guinness. I actually liked ciders. The ciders, hard ciders in Ireland were pretty good. It's a cool Irish pub in downtown Philly. Interesting. It's kind of interesting. There are like Irish pubs around, right? There was an Irish pub down the street from the school that I worked at in Los Angeles, for example, and it was pretty relatively authentic. I like Irish pubs. I like the hey, CPL, welcome on in, everybody. How's it going? You know, it's appropriate, a little bit appropriate, to get a host from CPL since we're watching these team eval matches. If you guys are just joining us, we're watching this interesting series that I haven't quite figured out what the purpose of them is yet. But they're called team evaluation matches, and I think they were a preseason event like show match. And some of the people playing are the big stars, but some of the people playing were like the bench warmers. And so I think it was like a way for the teams to like throw out all their players and see kind of how they do on stage and that kind of thing. So kind of in the same vein as CPL, right? Where you got people kind of trying to get better and move up in the next league and stuff like that. I don't know if it's like the equivalent of Code A, because this is a team league thing. It's a team league thing. Honestly, I was looking in. Wanted to look into it and see if I could find something on Team Liquid about what the team league, what the eval matches are, but I just didn't have time before the stream started. So let me actually, I can look in the background right now and see if I can find something. Team eval.
네, 커맨드를 뭐 대놓고 지으면 자원 채취적인 면에서는 좋지만 아무래도 상대방이
Must be talking about Bisu there.
그런 측면이 강하고요. 아무래도 상대방이 정찰이 늦게 커맨드로 확인하게 되니까 김민철 선수
I can't find any. There's no threads.
그런 효과를 발할 수가 있겠습니다.
There's no threads on the team eval matches either.
이제 상대편 진영 근처에서 마인까지 업그레이드한 벌처가 조금씩 진영을 확보합니다.
예, 고윤규 선수 입장에서 이 마인 업그레이드를 좀
Yeah,
생략하고
there's a CPL thread from 2010.
당황할 수가 있거든요.
Has CPL been going on since 2010 contiguously?
자, 고윤규 선수 그리고 기다립니다. 히드라리스크가
Or is this a different CPL?
자, 라바는 편에 들어갔고 이제 어느 정도 양을 확보하기 시작하면서
It's talking about playing a CPL on iCup.
병풍처럼 둘러치고 있는 김민철
네,
선수.
어느 정도 벌처 드랍십을 어느 정도 예상하고 지금 예상한 움직임이죠 지금.
네.
아 그리고 꼼꼼한 부분이 한시 지역의 이 제2의 가스 멀티. 저그가 이쪽 지역을 두 번째로 가져갈 가능성이 높은 것이 확보해.
Interesting.
네. 자,
Anyway,
다음 선택 뭘까요? 벌처가 활발하게 이동합니다.
it existed long ago. Okay, cool. Doesn't seem right. Maybe it was a CSL thing. Someone was talking about CSL in the CPL thread. Yeah, the CPL players might be a little bit. Oh, by the NCX01, please don't judge me. Don't judge me. I said that I would make my stream title. The first person to subscribe today would pick my stream title. So someone else picked the stream title for me. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that again. People always use it to troll me. How's it going, Diggity? Yeah, I'm trying to find out. I was trying to find something about team eval matches, and I found an old thread on Team Liquid called CPL News and Announcements. But maybe that was College Pro League or something like that. Maybe it was a different CPL. Yeah, I don't know. Because someone was talking about CSL. Anyway, I can't find anything about the team eval matches, so we just have to guess. Yes, this is the Soul Key. This is the Soul Key from 2009. Old school Soul Key before he was before he is what he is now. Before he was what he is. He broke the Zerg third of your heart. Yeah, man. Diggity, do you happen to know what these team eval matches are about? I'm not sure what the point of them is. But like I said, I'm guessing that they were like a trial, like a preseason thing so that teams could throw out their no-names and see how they do on stage.
그리고 지금 같은 상황에서
Well, it might be in TL's archives, but I just don't know. I might not know how to search for it. You know, I just searched for team eval and then nothing came up.
생산하지 않고 있다 한다면은 드랍도 어느 정도 예상해 볼 필요가 있겠습니다.
Yeah, Diggity doesn't have enough time.
자, 뮤탈의 움직임이 아직까지 없다는 걸 생각하고 고인규 선수 좀 바빠졌는데 마이너메 산에서 버티는데 이쪽 지역에
Mutalisks.
보고 있었네요. 그렇다면은 김민철 선수가 여기서 뮤탈리스크를 테란에
What is he doing with these Mutalisks, by the way? They're just clearing out mines? This is kind of weird.
히드라리스크가 조합이 이루어졌다는 것을 고인규 선수가 다 알아봤습니다.
네, 이제는 김민철 선수 지금
TL's archives, there's a lot of stuff deep in the TL's archives that is just hard to find.
방어이나 히드라의 공격력 업그레이드를 통해서 뮤탈리스크가 맞아주고 히드라가 밑에서 때려주는 그런 것들 좀 연출할 필요가 있겠고요.
저그 피부 연약하거든요. 업그레이드 제대로 안 되면 한 방이나
To get good at Starcraft, you really need a few hours to sit and practice, and by few, you mean like million.
당하면은 좀 병력이 안 나오거든요. 그런 것들을
Your 7-year-old can play all the races? Nice. Nice.
드론이 휘둘리면 안 돼요.
Diggity kid's a little younger than that.
이리저리 많은 양이 아닌데도 고인규 선수 시간을 끌고 있어요. 그리고 결국
랠리 포인트를 이 지역으로 찍다 보니까 뭐 고인기 선수가 이걸 노리고 들어온 건지 잘
Yeah,
모르겠지만
Diggity has other stuff going on.
다음에 들어올 수
Did a mine just kill a single Hydralisk there?
하면은 언제든지 이제 먹이를 먹을 수 있습니다. 일단은 고인규 선수가 그런 것들을 보여줬고.
네, 그리고 포토 캐논이랑 들리게 썬큰 콜로니를 한 개 완성.
I also don't have time for CPL, but I don't actually have any good excuses when I say that.
배치시켜 놓는 모습은 굉장히 깔끔하네요.
자, 우리 다시 한번 벌처가 한시적으로 갔죠. 또 위쪽으로 올라가면서 자, 이쪽 지역 반이 조금 들면 바로바로
The vultures were like, it's Hydralisks and a sunken colony, run! Wait, there's one more drone, let's go back for it. They went back for that one drone. Yeah, Valks is interesting. He's not clumping up his Mutalisks because I think he knows that they're there. I think he knows they exist. I'm not sure though.
첫 번째 벌처가 막히더라도 두 번째, 세 번째 계속 시도를 함으로써 계속 빈틈을 찾아낸다는 것이에요.
자, 그 빈틈을 통해서 다시 한번 그 본진적도 줄여줬고 이제 바로 이 오버로드 위치가 약간만 옆으로 가면 어떨까라는 생각이 아쉬움이 들 정도로 그 틈을 또 파고들어요. 약간 이 어두운 이 지역이요.
네, 그렇습니다.
If you guys are not aware, Diggity often casts, what is it, Tuesday and Thursday mornings?
김민철 선수 이거 병력을 센터에서 붙는다고 한다면 자신이 없을 수가 있거든요. 그렇다면은 오히려 빈집
At 10, I think. He casts BSL games and he does them live on stream and then they go up on YouTube later, if I'm not mistaken.
병력이 아무리 저그가 많다고 하더라. 지금은 달려들면 안 돼요.
자, 아직까지는 언덕 위쪽에서 뒤쪽으로 빠져나가고
He hasn't made any extra Mutalisks at least. I think he's not like leaning too hard into the air units. He's still going with a lot of Hydras. It was weird though that like he was going mech, so he went Hydras and he's like, ah, I should get some Mutalisks also. The Valkyries are good. The Valkyries being covered by Goliaths means if he goes in after the Valkyries, they'll take too much fire. Oh, nice volley.
그거밖에는 답이 없을 것 같아요. 지금 물량으로 커버할 수 있는 병력 숫자가 아니에요. 메카닉 양이 아니에요. 이거는.
자, 그래서 이제 아래쪽으로 한번 내려왔는데 고인규 선수가 중앙지역까지 온 가운데.
Guys are trying hard to get Diggity involved. Now, if I'm not mistaken, by the way, people always talk about like, oh, Valkyries were bugged, right? Valkyries were bugged. But that's because like they were only bugged when you're like maxed out, right? Like if you have 100 supply and 2 Valkyries, it's not going to cause any problems, right? It's just it was a sprite limit thing, but like if the map isn't full, you're not hitting the sprite limit just with, you know, adding 16 missiles for the Valkyries fire, right? Am I wrong about that?
자, 그래서 그대로 계속 모입니다. 탱크뿐만 아니라 자, 이제 골리앗과 발키리까지 끊임없이 모아주고 있습니다. 아머리 돌아가는 게 끝나면 바로 고예요.
네, 이런 것들이 지금 뭐 고인기 선수는 뭐 스캔을 통해서도 확인할 수 있겠지만 김민철 선수는 지금 오버로드가 조금만 앞쪽에 떠 있으면 골리앗에 격추당하기 때문에 시약보를 못하는 모습이거든요. 시약보가 안 되니까 계속 유닛을 본대병 피해를 받는 것이에요.
게다가 지금 견제는
moletrap and CPL win? Probably not.
싼 저글링을 센터에 뭐 퍼트린다든지 그런 것들을 통해서 시약보를 할 필요가 있는데요. 이렇게 계속 유닛이 움직인다.
If I was in CPL, I would need to be a pupil. But oh, he donated a couple Valkyries there. Interesting.
선수는 발키리가 좀 피해를 받았다면 다시 또 재생산을 해주던지 아니면 사이언스 베스.
I'll be honest with you, I just honestly don't feel a need to get better at Starcraft.
고인규 선수 참아냅니다.
Which is not good or bad. If people want to get better at it, more power to them for practicing and improving. I just don't feel, I feel like, for me, personally, my time would be better used doing other things. So that's why I'm not really super interested in doing CPL stuff. I want to write a novel. I have like 3 different YouTube channels I want to start. Another website or 2. So like there's just other stuff that I really want to... Oh, he's going for the armory. The Valkyrie's like, no! Oh damn, he caught the armory. I wonder what upgrade got canceled there. It's gonna get the science facility too? No Goliaths and no vessels for a little bit. Actually, he probably has a second armory somewhere, right?
하지만 이 병력을 김민정 선수 잡을 병력이 있다고 하더라도 이 라인 자체를 잡기가 굉장히 힘듭니다.
Love machine. He's been streaming a little bit more lately, which has been nice.
공격할 수가 있거든요.
그리고 이제 고인규 선수는 아무래도 안쪽에 하나 더 있고 그것도 이제 돌아가고 있는 그런 상황이고 만약에 제가 확인되진 않았습니다만 저것이 방일업이고 깬 아머리에서 이미 공이업이 완성된 거라면.
Yeah, he's slowing down a lot of production. Oh, he's gonna get the science facility again! Yeah, I wonder, because if it was the armor upgrade, it's like maybe not as impactful, but if he got the weapons upgrade, it's a pretty big deal. That can't be his only armory, right? He must have 2 armories by this point in the game. Oh, he'd make a bunch of turrets? I guess that makes sense. We probably end up with some extra minerals, right? That is a lot of Mutalisks, though. That is an actual lot of Mutalisks. Alright, here we go. It comes down to this. He's pushing in. And the Hydras get annihilated by the tanks, which you should expect. That's why you make the Mutalisks, but he just... Look at this, look at the looks on their face, by the way. Sulky? Uh-oh. Kanata? Cool as a freaking cucumber. He's like watching TV or something. He's just like totally chill. Yeah, this is 2009. They're all youngins, little babies. This is baby Sulky. Yeah, Kanata was decent in the team league. He never really... Did he ever get past, like... I think he got into the round of 16 once or twice in some individual leagues, but... I don't think he ever got farther than that. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you got it when they got this mech army, right? You have... Oh, there's the GG, yeah. You have to either counter the tanks with mutas or the Goliaths with Hydras, right? But I feel like when you go both, you never have enough for either. Maybe you just need a macro harder or something like that. But like, I've seen Jelizer go 100% Mutalisks, for example. And then, if you force them into 100% Goliaths, then you can add Hydras, right? I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of this that well, so please tell me if I'm wrong about this, but this is my thinking of it, right? Like, but they always go some tanks because they're worried about Hydralisks. So if you go Mutas and they go Goliath tank, you should have a little bit of advantage because a lot of their gas has been spent on the tanks instead of Goliaths, right? Or Goliath's just better than Mutas. I don't know. What's up, Gigaflare? He was the best practice partner in Terran. Interesting. Interesting. It's kind of interesting how that works, how like some players were considered the best in practice, but they just couldn't perform in the individual leagues, right? Like Bomber. What was Bomber's name in Brood War? It was crap, I forgot Bomber's name. Anyway, but Bomber was like the go-to practice partner. He was like the best on the team for practice, and then he just never got into an individual league. And of course, in Starcraft 2, he did really well. So, all right, here's another one of these team eval matches. We got Bisu versus Zero, guys. This is gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be literature. That's what lit stands for, right? Oh, I think I just heard the Creamcaster say this is the ace match for this this set between SKT and Wunjin. Bisu versus Zero. This is gonna be exciting, man. Oh no, it's not an ace match at all. Dude, I love Zero. NSP Fancy, that's right. He went by Fancy, thank you. And then when he went into Starcraft 2, he became Bomber. Startail Bomber. By the way, speaking of which, let's go to Twitter real quick for a second. And look at this picture that Doa posted the other day. That would be Startail Bomber on the far right, the Startail coach next to him, and then me next to him. And then Doa, and then I forgot that guy's name. I think it was another coach or something like that. And then one of the Korean casters was there. Actually, the next two are both, well, no. The next one is a Korean caster in the red jacket. And then next to him, that looks a little bit like Nalra, but it's not. He was the guy who managed the Gom house. And then Swaib, I forgot his tag. Karn, that's right. He went by Karn. He was a programmer from somewhere in Europe, I think, that was in the Gom house, living in the Gom house. And then one of the female Korean caster there as well. So this was when I was pretty new in Korea, and I got to go out to barbecue with basically like a couple people from the Startail team and a bunch of other cool people in the esports scene. So anyway, just bragging a little bit here. Me with Bomber, aka NSP Fancy, really cool guy. He's really fun. Red Bull Bomber, that's right. He's retired now, isn't he, Bomber? He was playing up until not that long ago, a couple of years or something like that, but...
My life for ire. My life for...
It was a party.
My life for ire.
And it wasn't like a party. It was just like, I think after one of the matches, they were like, hey, let's go out to barbecue together. Alright, cool. Hey, Flippy Killer's in the house. What's going on, man? Warping in some zealots. Probably not quite enough yet to deal with that many Marines, but we'll see. We'll see. Probably do one or two more games before we do Chatcraft. So.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Even more Marines coming in here.
My life for ire.
Oh no!
My life for ire.
Faragia got interrupted by the redemptions on the chat, but it worked here. Nice. Nice. How's it going, Faragia? The new tier 3 mega emote, if you guys haven't seen it before. Was the Korean barbecue TeamLiquid.net B-suit build? Oh, they got a little baby B-suit onesie. they brought to the studio. There we go. No interruptions on that one. Oh wait. Oh, that was the. I forgot. I still had that command set up. There you go. Oh, he doesn't want to show his face. Was the Korean barbecue better than any food, like they say? It depends on how you look at it. Like better than
일단 이런 빌드 자체가 탄력을 좀 받는 이유 중에 하나가 일단 질러 컨트롤이 굉장히 뛰어납니다.
Are you talking about better than like other Korean food,
하는 것이고요.
or better than barbecue other places? I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but the barbecue was very good. And the main thing about the barbecue in Korea was that it was really cheap,
이후에 김명훈
comparatively cheap.
선수가 하이템플러를
Like if you go out to well done, well done.
이번 경기에서 좀 그 아콘을 빨리
The what is the Dragon Ball Z, the fusion technique or something like that? The fusion technique Ultralisk.
반해서 그에 반해서
Um,
김명훈 선수라면은 그런 것까지 좀 생각을 해서 좀 플레이를 오히려 뮤탈리스크보다는
That I remember once Doa did that in he suggested that in one of our casts, one of our early casts. He was like, "Let's do the fusion," and he was like this or something like that. And I actually had never seen that plot arc of Dragon Ball Z, so I didn't know what he was talking about. And I was kind of like, I don't know, man. And he like people got mad at me because I rejected Doa's fusion technique, and I think he was like disappointed too. But I just didn't even know what he was talking about.
타이밍에 질럿을 빼줘야 된다는 것이죠. 김명훈 선수는 여기서 저글링을 선택해서
Anyway.
본진까지 프로토스 본진까지 들어가기 굉장히 힘든 부분이 앞마당의 해처리를 지금 펴고 있다는 부분이거든요.
Oh, I gotta change the names. This is Bisu.
김태형 선수가 오질러 타이밍에 과감하게 넥서스를 가져가고 있는데요. 그렇다면은 이 크리 콜로니 자체도 오히려 저그에게는 손해가 될 수 있는 부분입니다.
전반적인 것들을 좀 생각을 해봐야 됩니다. 자, 김태형 선수.
You never watched Dragon Ball Z? You know, it's not. You're not actually missing a lot necessarily. It's like in some ways it's a good series, but in some ways it's just a bad series also. It was so slow. It took so long for anything to happen. It's become a meme in the meantime. But like, the only reason I watched Dragon Ball Z a lot, I don't think I would have watched it by myself, but I watched it with friends. We would all watch it in the dorms together in the dorm lounge. Uh-oh, some Zerglings sneaking in the back here while the Zealots are out to lunch. Is he gonna go in? Is he gonna go in? Oh, he's got the block on the ramp, but it's not a good enough block. He's gonna kill the Zealot, and he gets some Zerglings in, and speed is not quite finished yet, but it's like about to finish, I bet. Nice. This is gonna be annoying as hell for Bisu. You're already familiar with food, so you know the names of the characters. Truth. Truth. Dragon Ball Z YouTube clip rabbit hole? I'm not familiar with that rabbit hole, but maybe I shouldn't be maybe I shouldn't ask about that, because maybe I don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Of course, everyone knows the over 9,000 meme video though, right? Over 9,000? What 9,000? Alright, well now there's a Dragoon out. Is he just gonna run the Zerglings out the front door again? Uh-oh, oh, never mind. Never fear, Sergeant Sunken Colony's on the case. I will hunt down any probe that tries to scout us. You knew the characters from Lord of the Ring UMS before you knew about Lord of the Rings? What a way to get spoiled. I apparently didn't know about all these UMSs. I didn't know there was a DBZ or an LTR UMS. Look at that wall of zealots. That is some pro zealot wall right there. He's still gonna harass him by attacking the assimilator a little bit. I didn't play that many UMSs actually. I played a UMS called Heroes with Diggity, which was pretty cool. It was actually a good UMS because one of the characters it taught you to play better because you only had a certain unit to use, and so like I got really good at placing Psystorms specifically and exactly. How did he do this? He literally just ran Zerglings in to the main. He just like, I don't care if you have a wall of zealots and cannon and dragoon. I'm literally just gonna run in anyways. What a baller. You play through the movies. Wow. Was it one map or was it like a series of maps? That seems like a lot of stuff to fit into one map. It's one map. Wow. Okay. Yeah, 256 is the largest, right? But still, like, that doesn't even seem like it could fit too many different things, too many different scenarios. 256 is the largest map possible, right? I don't think you can get larger than that.
스파이어는 아무래도 뭐 견제, 뮤탈리스크 견제 의미보다는 내가 스파이어를 올리고 있다는 느낌을 프로토스한테 주는 거죠. 그렇기 때문에 셔틀이 움직일 때도 그 커세어의 호의. Zero is doing some godlike harassment here, but I don't know if it's going to amount to too much. She's getting some scouting done though. 네, 이렇게 럴커를 통해서 뭐 추가적으로 멀티를 가져가기 위해서는 메인 멀티를 가져가거나 혹은 그 섬 지역을 가져가기 때문에요. 지금 김태현 선수의 체제가 스탑럴커! 야! Did you hear the Korean casters? Oh, stop lurker! 여기서 김명훈 선수가 가장 강한 타이밍. Nice. 이때 승부를 좀 잘 봐야 돼요. 자, 지금 스파이어는 올렸습니다만 스파이어에 관련된 유닛의 자원을 쓰지는 않았거든요. 지금 럴커 서서 이동하며 중앙까지 한 번에 몰아치고 있습니다. 네, 여기서 김명훈 선수는 럴커와 히드라로 드랍으로 총 공세를 펼치지 않는다면 Sorry, I got distracted by an email for a second here. 타임이 오기 직전까지 얼마만큼 상대편을 휘두르 나간 문제가 될 것 같은데요. 자, 족수가 거의 다 탔나요? 네, 이거는 그냥 시선 끌기용이에요. 이 럴커로 가스통 부수는 건 시선 끌기용이고 여기서 김명훈 선수 적극적으로 공격을 퍼부어야 됩니다. 추가적으로 멀티를 가져갈 곳이 없어요. Supreme Commander? Dude, Tonal Annihilation, I don't know how I never really played that, but I'm familiar with it. My roommate, freshman year, loved Total Annihilation. He played it a lot. And I like kind of looked over his shoulder occasionally, but I didn't really pay too much attention. Because I think I was playing Quake or something like that instead. But, so I'm like slightly familiar with it. All I remember is like it was an RTS and there's a bunch of stuff. But he liked making Big Berthas, right? Isn't that the name of the like big super gun with an infinite range or something that you can make? You won a Supreme Commander tournament? That's pretty elite. Do I have a Discord server? I do. I think I'm dumb though, and I don't have the Discord information anywhere in my Twitch channel, do I? My bot occasionally spams the link, but here I can look it up real quick. Oh, Babamot's beat me to it. Thank you. I have a different link for some reason. Does the URL change when different people copy it? I don't know. They remastered Total Annihilation? A new and free game called Beyond All Reason. Oh, damn! I might have to try that out, actually. Where do you get Beyond All Reason? Is it on Steam or something? Beyond All Reason RTS. BeyondAllReason.info. Download. You just go download it. All right. These zealots. He's posted a screenshot. All right. Oh my goodness. 그래서 이번 기회가 마지막 기회예요. 이번에 본진 넥서스 기본적으로 날리고
Alright, hold on a second.
본진 게이트 다 날려야 돼요.
Pause this for a sec. This is the Lord of the Rings RPG, apparently. Holy mackerel! This is is this really only 256, 256? It seems like larger somehow. Because there's a lot going on here. Jesus. And you can kind of see how there's different places you go through, different parts and different sections. Wow. That's crazy, dude! Is this map still exist? Like, can you go still play this? Hey, I'm gonna have to check out this Total Annihilation thing later. Beyond no reason as a pro scene? Wow! That's cool, man. That's cool. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. This drop is about to get rocked. This drop is about to get rocked, I should say. Triple Reavers coming in! They don't need Zealots or Dragoons to support them. They'll just blow everything up. It has 400 units? As in like 400 distinct units? How is that possible? Wait, I thought Total Annihilation does Total Annihilation have different factions and stuff? I thought it for some reason I thought it was just like one faction, like it was just all Terran basically. I don't. I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know as much about TA than I thought I did. Only 2, but lots of units. Okay. Huh. Maybe I don't want to check out the game then. I don't want to start up the game and be like, oh look, I have 200 units to choose from. I don't know what any of them do. I'm just confused. I don't know the 3,000 unit counters. So I lose the game automatically. Oh, those Scourge were doomed. That's a lot of Corsairs. He like kind of wants to drop, but I think he's worried about those Corsairs. Just learn 1 unit a day. And then by the end of the year, you'll be speaking Total Annihilation. Well, I don't know if I have the time to spare to learn that much stuff. I've been having fun learning Age of Empires, but Age of Empires only has like 30 units. There's 8 civs, but each civ only has like 2 extra units. 50 types of defenses? Wow. That's insane, dude. Are they all specialized? Like, oh, if they're going this type of random tank, then you want to go this type of defense or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. I might still check it out. It's free. Might as well, right? But, it sounds like something I don't know if I want to put that much time into. Big Bertha. Well, rip that base. Those probes are like, let's go mine. Whoop, nope, 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 nope. Well, let's get out of here, actually. They noped the heck right out of that expansion. They were on their way to that mineral line, and they're like, no, 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 we're not going in there. It's a good drop. That was a good drop. Okay. Is there a campaign, or is it just competitive? But yeah, playing versus comps might be fun. And then he just airlifts the Hydras to the other side of the mineral line, so the Zealots can't kill him. Nice. Wow, he's just donating these Corsairs. What is he doing?
아, 이렇게
What is he doing?
선수가 커세어를 다 잡았기 때문에 공중 방어 업그레이드가
Why did Bisu just throw away all of his Corsairs to kill like 4 overlords?
자, 그리고 이 리버도 멀리 못 갈 것 같은데요. 아래쪽에 방위력 공격까지 완료고 뭐 셔틀은 못 타요. 이번 여기서 끝이에요.
What the hell did he do that for?
것은 정말 잘한 성과고요.
Did he forget it? Did his A move him and forget about him?
그러면 이제는 김태현 선수 지상군을 좀 모아서 공격을 가줄 필요가
Post the map in Discord. Nice. Nice. Cool.
소모를 했고
Lord of the Rings RPG 1 to 3 complete.
좀 필요한 상황에서 일단 김명훈 선수가 견제를 잘 이뤄내고 있습니다.
Oh no, not that one. RPG FV. Final version. Cool.
밑에서 찍어줘도 되고 이렇게 공격을 와도 지금 공중 드랍은 커세어를 커트시킬 수가 없기 때문에 드랍을 자유자재로 갈 수가 있어요.
I might check that out.
김명훈 선수 현재 레어 단계에서 멈춰 있는 상황입니다.
How big is Chatcraft? This is 128. I could just open it in the map editor, couldn't I? Actually, you know what? This is where we're gonna do this. We're gonna actually we'll do Chatcraft after this game because this game ended up being somewhat long. So I was like, we'll do 1 or 2 more games, but because this game has kind of lasted a while, we'll do it after this game. But I should get the map editor open just in case. Or just to get ready for that. Oops, sorry about that. When I clicked the download link, it opened up in the same window as the what we're watching. How do you make Lord of the Rings in a SF game or a Starcraft game? Is Aragon a ghost? A zealot? But he's a ranger. He uses a bow. He should have a range thing, right? I think. I don't know. How is this cheeky DT just randomly in the main base chopping down the spire? By the way, look at the spire. I never noticed this before for some reason, but the spire is actually like several stalks going up. Like it's not a singular structure. It's like several stalks that looks like this, right? And it's got a cloud thing on the top. I don't know why I never really paid attention to what the spire looks like before. I guess Aragorn mostly was a sword guy, you're right, actually, in the movies and stuff. But I feel like he used a bow also, in the books, maybe. Gimli's a fire bat? Oh, he ran back in with a Reaver. There's Hydralisks there to stop this, and they just chilled. They were just not quite in the right spot. A little bit late on the storm there. That was a little weird. Oh, because he was double storm dropping. Oh, because he was triple storm dropping. That's why he got distracted. Gimli's always a fire bat. Okay.
방금 지금 김명훈 선수 컨트롤 실수가 있었던 부분이 오버로드가 뭉쳐서 한 군데 내리고 거기가 막히니까 또 옆에 가서 또 내렸거든요. 아예 그냥 애초부터 오버로드 갈라서 이쪽은
Interesting, Giga Flare. Why was it banned?
네, 오른쪽 왼쪽으로 나뉘어서 갔어요.
Why would communists not like The Hobbit?
아, 컨트롤 미스가 좀 있었던 것 같습니다.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, both players have made a couple interesting choices in this game, although that is a lot of lurkers. He almost... Oh, look at those storms, though. Oh, no, he's just got too much stuff. Too much AoE. No foreign anything. Okay, okay. Yeah, The Hobbit is totally propaganda for capitalism. This is suddenly not looking good for Zero. Wow. That never makes too much sense. I mean, I guess it does make sense because you want it, but people are just so greedy or paranoid that they have to have control over everything. That kind of makes sense, but it's like, who says, you know what, I want complete control over a country where everything is lame, you can't have any fun. I guess because the leaders get to have fun, right? The leaders don't. The leaders of those kind of countries usually ignore their own rules. Ooh. Wow, he just had too many Hydras there. Those were good Storms and good Reavers, but like, wow. He sees this shuttle. They're showing his mining. Bisu is barely mining. He's gonna mine out in like a few seconds. Oh, that shuttle had one more shot on it. Oh, I think it got taken out. Yeah, yeah, the Hydra's got that shuttle. Oof. Oh, now you make more Corsairs. Maybe you shouldn't have wasted all of them earlier, huh? There's the GG by Bisu. He didn't have anything left. There was a Russian Lord of the Rings movie? Interesting. It's on YouTube? Okay, I know what I'm doing later. Good job, Zero. All right, it's time to find out who wins between 8 Zealots and 16 Marines. I'm gonna go ahead and refund this supply depot by Surreal as well, since we didn't end up using that. All right. I'm gonna open this up. It might be lame. I might only watch 3 minutes of this, but that's just such a funny thing that like I have to at least check it out later. 50 minutes only? Is it subtitled? I hope it's subtitled. Oh, then never mind. There's a part 2, I think. There's someone wrote a comment for English speakers who want to see what it looks like. There's just, they put a series of timestamps. That's kind of nice. It's just the first part. All right. So we're gonna do some Chatcraft here, and then what do we want to watch next? The trying to see if there's any other good games from the yeah, most of the other games in that series were like Stardust versus Go-Go, Turn versus Type B, Chavi versus Justin, Hydra versus Herb. So most of the games were just kind of like, I don't really need to see those. But here we go. July versus Bisu from the Bat2 OSL. That sounds good. Watch this next. I'm gonna put this up while I get Chatcraft going here. Go. All right, we got. Oops. Gotta switch to units. 16 Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Marines. 8 Zealots, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2 Zerglings. I think the last 2 days of streaming, we've had double Zerg wins, but not today. Not today. Actually, I forgot to ask about other stuff though. Smipth and Doso. I owe you guys units if you want. Smipth, you can get a Ultralisk or an Archon or 2 tanks. Doso, you can get a tank, a Dragoon, or 2 Hydralisks for the tier 1 prime. So, or you know, if you don't want to, I can save your units till the next one if you want. You want a tank? All right, that actually might turn the tide here. Actually, did I show you guys this before? That I have this little. I've got the tanks on the side, so I can copy paste them into the map. Make it a little bit faster for the extra units. Hello, Skyfall. What's going on? Next one. All right, sounds good. All right, then let's go ahead and save the map. That tank might actually, because this is going to be a little bit close, I think, because the Zealots are so beefy. That tank might actually make the difference. All right, so we got April 27, CC1, name of the map, put it in the map folder. Oh, this is, I'm gonna change this, by the way. July versus Bisu. There we go. Go now? You want to add the Ultralisk in? All right. All right. The Ultralisk with 2 butts. All right, here we go. We'll copy this. Put it right here next to the Marines, I suppose. All right, let me load it up into. Oh, I haven't opened up BattleNet yet. I should have to do that. If you're adding it now. Minions is very pragmatic. Doesn't like to contribute Zerglings to a lost cause. Diablo Immortal open beta on PC. Wait, isn't Diablo Immortal the mobile game? But they're doing an open beta on PC? I don't know if I want to support that right now. I have to believe. I mean, you know, you never know what's going to happen here now, actually, because the Zealots are going to go after the Marines. The Marines are going to take a long time to kill the Ultralisk, and with the Zealots engaging half of them. All right. Let me get the map loaded up. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting, I think. I actually have no idea what's going to happen in this one. I really... Because that tank is in there now too, right? So like if it ends up being a battle between the Terran and the Zerg or something like that, like the tank could... I don't know, man. It's actually... It's tough to tell what's going to happen on this one. All right, so let's pause this game so we can shift over. What's up, Leeds McWitch? How you doing? Just clocked out mentally. Yeah, I just there's footage from the PC port. It looks so bad. I'll bet. I don't know if I want to support anything Blizzard does right now, to be completely honest with you. All right, let's get into... Especially if it's a mobile game and they just have a PC version of it. That's usually not good. All right, let's see what happens, man. The Ultra and the 2-lings. We don't want to forget about these 2 Zerglings. The Zealots. Now, some of the Zealots are going to come over here to attack the Zerg. And they're going to get flummoxed, maybe. I don't know, man. This is tough. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Let's find out. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, 0. And away they go. So the Zealots, the Lings are already dead. So the Zealots are now turning onto the side here. And now the Ultralisk is kind of like, where do I go? The Marine tank is at 20 hit points, 10. It's all going down. The Ultralisk is still at 150 hit points though. And the Zealots have taken out all the Marines, so the Ultralisk comes out with the win! Oh my god! With 8 kills! With 8 kills! What the hell? What the hell just happened? And OnStar gets the MVP for those 2 Zerglings! That Ultralisk was the MVP though, man. That was insane. Damn it, I was just like, oh man, I guess the Zerg won't win one. Smith is like, nah. Throw the Ultralisk in there, it can handle this. Oh man. Yeah, let's watch the replay. Let's watch the replay. Let's get it off the screen, we'll watch the replay here. Oh man. That is funny. Oh man. Remember, the replay is different usually. Usually the replay is different. So let's see what happens here. I slowed it down too so we can watch closer. Because the Zealots got really confused because they went over here to attack the Lings, and the Lings were already dead. So then they moved over this direction, and they didn't really attack the Ultralisk. The Ultralisk just chilled on the side, while the Zealots and the Marines killed each other, and nothing's attacking the Ultralisk. The tank is attacking the Zealots instead of the Ultralisk. This sneaky Ultralisk just got away with, like, nothing attacking it, basically. Wait, but this is different now. There's more Zealots alive than there was before. Actually? Oh no! 50 hit points, 40 hit points. It's so freaking funny how the replay can sometimes end up completely different. Oh. Alright, Ultra is the 4th best DPS unit? I did not know that. What's the best? Is it a Crackling? Oh man. Or a Reaver maybe or something? I can't believe that. Oh boy. Alright, let's The Reaver is the best. Best 2 out of 3? We wanna watch it one more time? Actually, I don't know if we can. We can't rewatch the replay. We could redo the game though, I guess. Hey Surreal, welcome on over to the Twitch side. Marines will always lose because their aggro range is the longest. Anyone guess now? It's not what you think. For the DPS? It's not Reaver? Wait. Crackling wasn't even... No, a Crackling has higher DPS than an Ultralisk, I think. Because it's just flimsier, right? Let's see how this goes this time. This time the tank... Well, no. Now they're focusing on the Ultra together. The Marines and the Zealots are all attacking the Ultralisk. It's a being Marines and Zealots at the end. Oh man, Chatcraft is funny, man. Chatcraft is funny. Let's see, what would it be? Maybe it's well, if it's not what we expect. Oh, it is the Reaver. Okay. Alright, GG's though. But hey, you have to go with the first one because it could always happen different ways, right? So that counts as a Zerg win. A Zerg fluke win, I guess. Where is... There we go, turn this off. Fully upgraded one Crackling or Ultra takes out a Nexus in the same amount of time. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So even though the Crackling has a little bit better damage per second, it just works out that the amount of hits it takes or whatever is such that the Ultralisk does take it out the same amount of time. Interesting. Wow, that Zealot just got taken out by a drone. What an embarrassment. The top 3 are all Protoss? Really? I thought Crackling would be number 3. Oh, DT probably is the second one. The third one has got to be a carrier, right? Scout. Yeah, I guess it doesn't specify... doesn't specify air damage or ground damage. Reaver, Archon, Carrier, Ultra, DT. Really? Wait. I thought Crackling was the same DPS. Maybe I'm just wrong about that then. Carrier doesn't shoot. Well, it shoots by proxy, maybe. I don't know. Did he just kill like 4 probes with those Zerglings? That's kind of crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Bisu's double the supply of July Zerg right now. Oh, that's kind of normal for early game, right? For late early game? Seems excessive, though. Where is this chart? Is it on Team Liquid, or like where is it? Oh, is it a video he made? It's his latest video, okay. I think I found it. Is there actual chart though that he shows on stream, or does he just go through it? All right, hold on a sec. We'll just look at this real quick. Yeah, so we got Reaver, Archon, Carrier with Interceptors, Ultralisk, DT, Scout. Versus Air. So Scout versus Air is actually the 6th highest DPS. Goliath versus Air is different. Firebat with Stim is actually 7th. Interesting. So Adrenal Gland Zerglings is actually 9th. Missile Turret is 10th. Sunken Colony, Wraith versus... This is really interesting, actually, to see these different things. Huh. Alright, interesting. Good to know, I guess. That's just, I wouldn't have expected some of those. I wouldn't have expected Missile Turret to be that high up. Honestly. Yeah, the damage types are gonna get too crazy complicated, obviously, but yeah. Interesting. Cracklings are pretty high up there though. They were still 9th. And that's like in counting 2 unit, like 1 or 2 units that were just only versus air, right? Cracklings, last time I checked, do not attack the air. I could be wrong about that though. The rigged Chatcraft was cleared. How's the sound balance, by the way? I feel like this VOD is pretty quiet, so I just turned it up a few notches, but let me know what the balance is like on your end. Oh. Ooh. I don't know if you heard the Korean casters yell like, shuttle, 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 because the Scourge wanted that shuttle's blood. And he did the right thing, which is, you know, attack with the Corsairs to save the shuttle. But then he lost a couple Corsairs, so. Yeah, that Chatcraft was bonkers. In the Starcraft 1 beta, tanks shot in the air? What? Oh. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You got a big cannon. It doesn't make sense that you can only shoot the ground with big cannon, right? Should be able to shoot upwards also. Spider mines attached to buildings? What the heck? Oh, oh, he's so dead. Maybe, maybe. No. Got back to the cannon. Just kidding. Yeah, no. At the literal noob. So because Smith had done a tier 2 subscription, he added an Ultralisk. So it was actually 2 Zerglings and an Ultralisk. And the Zealots and the Marines killed each other enough that the Ultralisk won. And then in the replay, the Zealots won. But the first one, the first run through counts. So it was pretty crazy Chatcraft, honestly. I wish I'd kept better track of. Oh! Well, he kept the shuttle alive again, except for these Hydras. Man, he just cannot get this drop off. Zerg is everywhere. I love it. Watching from Los Alamos National Laboratory. A thermal test computer. Wow. How's it going, Valiant Thor? I have been to Los Alamos. I haven't been to the laboratory because it was, you know, top secret, whatever. But I visited Los Alamos a few years back. It's a cool little town. Theoretical physicists love video games as well. Nice. Welcome. What that sounds like a cool place to be, man. Oh, is he gonna get this hatchery? So are you said you're random channel surfing. Are you familiar with Starcraft at all, which is the game that we're watching right now? This is an old, oh, he's gonna get the shuttle. He picked off the shuttle and the Reaver. Wow, Jelizer is a god. We're watching old Starcraft tournament games from over 10, 12 years ago or something like that. The good old days of Starcraft esports. Oh, he's just killing all of the Corsairs! Oh my god, Jelizer is so good. Hey, Nambona. How's it going? This hurts as a Protoss? Yeah, man. At least he got the hatchery with the DT. If that makes you feel any better. Anyway, that's pretty cool that you're joining us from Los Alamos lab. Just freeing up supply. Oh, he sat in that Psy Storm. Now there's mutas. He doesn't even need Scourge. He's just gonna muta down. Oh, the Templar got out. Decent storms, but that hurts to lose that whole shuttle with Templar in it. Need to watch Stork versus DP play sometime. We've rewatched it once or twice on this channel actually, but it's a long one, so I don't really want to commit to that today. We watched it like a few weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks ago or something like that, and we didn't watch the whole thing. We just like we skipped to about 20 minutes in, and we watched a little bit, and then we skipped ahead 20 more minutes, and then we skipped ahead 10 more minutes, and then we skipped ahead. So I mean, we spent like half an hour watching it, but it's an hour and a half VOD, so. Somehow he has enough. Does he have 2 starports? I think, or stargates, because he has a lot of Corsairs again still. It's interesting. Well, anyways, Valiant Thor, if you are interested in Starcraft at all, there's if you're not sure about it, if you're not familiar with it, there's a lot of people that still play it and competitively and professionally and watch games and stuff like that. He's still going in with these Scourge. Man, Zerg's Scourge are just better than everyone else's. Like, he can actually land them on Corsairs. And this is not a scrub Protoss, this is Bisu. SC1 beta tank shooting Corsair. Where's my chat window? Here it is. Oh, it's like in the corner or something like that? Is it shooting air? It's hard to tell, actually. I mean, I believe you, but it's hard to tell on this screenshot. The only allies are enemies. Whatever that means. Bisu is ahead in supply still a little bit there. Welcome, Toxic Sam. I hope that you are not toxic in this channel, but if not, then you are welcome. Oh, there's a Reaver there. It could get a couple solid Scarabs off. Zerg is not trying to deal with this at all. He's just on A move, guys. Zerg's on A move. He doesn't care. It was confirmed by Blizzard. Nice. He's throwing away his Corsairs again. Well, I say again, he did it in a different game, but still. When is this game from, actually? This is from 2008. Yeah. Well, he can be a micro player too, actually. But he's kind of a phenomenon, man. Somehow he's able to macro off of a small economy too. Like, he's able to get a lot of units off of a small economy and just use them to good effect. But when he gets a lot of bases, yeah, he doesn't micro, he just macros. He is the Sauron Zerg, you know? Speaking of Lord of the Rings in Starcraft. For some reason with the SAM capitalized, it makes me think it's like stands for something, like it's an acronym, but I'm not sure what it would stand for. Zerg was known as Zerg with ZU? Really? Interesting. I guess why not, right? But who's how does that come up? You know what? Zerg, we should change it to ZE, because like what would be the reason for needing to change the spelling of Zerg? That was maybe a waste of a storm there. Maybe he just wants an Archon. Got changed because of Toy Story. Oh! Right. Zerg, Z-U-R-G is the name of like the villain or something, right? I probably shouldn't admit this in public, but I've never seen any of the Toy Story movies. But I'm aware of the name Zerg and the Nemesis guy because of the Buzz Lightyear ride at Disneyland. Oh, look at that slaughter! Oh, look at those storms, baby. Look at this. He just clumps up. He just doesn't dodge the storms at all. He just sits in them. Oh. Oh. 3 storms, 30 Hydra kills or something. I mean, there's also Archons and Dragoons and stuff like that. But he may just be too heavy economy that he just doesn't care. PC Mag article. Web archive. Terran, Protoss, and Zerg collide in their attempts to gain dominance. The Zerg. 8-player support over IPX network. IPX Zerg. Sounds like a good ID for someone to have. But yeah, I think they replaced, maybe they didn't replace anything, never mind. Did they replace something with the Buzz Lightyear movie, or did they just add it? Or Buzz Lightyear, ride? I don't know, that was like 10 years ago when I went, so I don't remember that well. You like the first Toy Story better as an adult than as a kid? That's interesting. I thought most people liked it because they watched it as a kid and it's like nostalgia, you know? Yeah, it's pronounced the same as Zerg, but I just am saying it Zurg because to like emphasize the spelling of it, I guess. You haven't been to Disneyland 18 years? I lived in LA for 5 years, and I never went to Disneyland when I was there. Actually, well, I mean, I went to Disneyland, but I didn't go into Disneyland because some friends were there, and I went to meet them for dinner right outside Disneyland. But but you've been to the other ones? Or you've been to the other ones? Are they? Oh wait, hold on a second. I got confused. Oh, okay. For some reason, I put those two text chats together. Literal Noob lives in SoCal, but Nambona's been to the one. Interesting. I have never been to any other ones. I went to Orlando, but did I go to Disneyland or Disney World? Nope. I went to the Kennedy Space Center because I'm a nerd. Yeah, July Zerg was just going beast mode on this because even though he's thrown away a lot of units, he's still doing okay. Zorg is in the Fifth Element movie? Oh, man. Where's this shuttle going? Oh, oh, oh. You remember, like, 20 minutes ago when July Zerg annihilated all of Bisu's air? He's trying it again. Ooh, that was some juicy storm drops. I mean, Bisu might just win because of Psy Storms, basically. Oh, he dodged one! A van drove over a puddle? What, like splashed water on you so you didn't go again after all? That's too bad. I've been to the museum in Oregon that has the spruce goose. You can just like change your pants and go again? I don't know. I guess that sucks that ruined your day though. But yeah, I haven't been to Disneyland in many years, but I didn't go when I lived near it. I mean, the only reason I went 10 years ago was because the woman I was dating at the time wanted to go. I think she went for her birthday and I went with her. By the way, I just noticed your name was Hello Guys. I like that. Hey guys. 001. Go to Japan again? Yeah, I've been to Japan, but I only spent like about a week near Tokyo, or in and around Tokyo. So I want to go back to Japan sometime and see, because there's so much more to see. Also, I'm a weeb. Not really, I'm actually not very much of a weeb. But I have studied like Japanese history and stuff like that. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, you've seen all those places and you still want to go back again, huh? Instead of going someplace new? Oh, so you were like pretty young when you went. Okay. I thought all people watching Starcraft were boomers. I think you might have said that you were younger before, but I forgot. I'm old, so I have a bad memory. I just noticed, by the way, that July Zerg is over 40 supply behind BC. It's not good. A couple years ago, nice. That's why. How did you get into Starcraft a couple years ago? Was it because of like Starcraft 2 or something like that, and you went backwards? Most people that play Starcraft 1, they've just been playing it for 20 years. It's not a game that you really find and discover usually. So I'm curious how you got into it. Bit of a story, fair enough. But yeah, I kind of want to go back to Japan, but it's like maybe I should go someplace different instead. I haven't actually been very many places in Europe, so I want to go to Europe at some point. Did July win the OSL that year? He won the OSL in 2008. I don't remember if it was this OSL though. I don't think it was this one. I think he won. Oh, he won the Ever OSL. I think he won the Ever OSL. It's off the top of my head. I could look it up. He won the Ever OSL in 2008. This is from the Batu OSL. Yeah, Warcraft 3 Reforged pissed off a lot of Warcraft people. Two OSL. I think it was 3 OSLs per year. Right? Or no? I think it was 3 OSLs per year. Because the seasons were usually about... Yeah, the seasons were usually like 8 to 12 weeks or something like that. And then they would take a few weeks off. As soon as the OSL ended, the next week they would start the offline prelims for the next OSL. It was very contiguous. So but the offline prelims would take a couple weeks. They went through it pretty quickly. Good game, he types out at the end there. Grubby says he has information. Well, no, it's not that. They already remastered. They already did something with Warcraft 3. They did Reforged, right? That was a remaster of it, and everyone hated it. It was terrible. But one of the devs said that they're gonna be announcing something soon. That they're gonna be maybe doing some updates to it. So I don't think they know exactly what that's gonna be yet, but there's some hope, I guess. So anyway, that's kind of cool. It's kind of random. I mean, Warcraft 3 Reforged is still a pretty old school game anyways, you know? Yeah, hopefully they don't botch Reforge this time. I don't know why they're... I honestly, I don't know. Did I forget to turn Chatcraft back on? I did, damn it. Hold on a second. Let me get it back online. I don't know why I always forget that. I wish I could automate it, but I can't. Alright, back online. What should we watch next? Bisu versus Mind? Jaedong versus Bisu ace match?
Hello
Yes.
there, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
Moletrap here. I am actually here with Rise as well. I have not done a dual commentary or anything like that in a while. Hey, Rise. Rise is eating his mic in anticipation, he told me, of this game right here. I'm excited to be doing some multi...
Alright, let's not watch that one. It's too awkward to watch my own commentaries. Too awkward. It's like a middle school dance. Alright, we got another Bisu game. Hopefully he takes out the scumbag Huashin. Huashin is a scumbag because he was a match fixer, much like Savior, aka IPX Zerg, was a match fixing scumbag. FYI, BT dubs. Maybe they'll put the D2 remaster team on it to make it amazing. I was not super impressed. Savior did nothing wrong. Where did you hear that? Where would you hear such a thing? Let me change this and I'll answer some questions. Bisu vs. Huashin. 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 You lost me on ladder a month or so ago. That is very unlikely because I have not played ladder in quite some time. You heard it from class art. So no Bytos. I'm not actively playing Starcraft. When I have time to play, I usually play like just like 2v6 comps with Diggity or something like that. I don't really ladder. Oh my god, the game of Match Fixer versus Max Fixer was so bad. It was so bad to see them both trying to throw and they couldn't throw because the other person was throwing and they were like, who could make the bigger mistakes? Oh my god. Anyways, welcome Bytos. It's an interesting name. Is it like a reference to Bai, like the Bai clan? Young Moletrap. Yeah, that was me from 10 years ago. Back when I had a little bit more hair. Actually, no, I think I still had a full head of hair then. I was just barely starting to have my my hairline recede. Nice. Nice. A lot of good players from the Bai clan. Bai Baby? Off the top of my head. Who else was from Bai? I don't remember off the top of my head who some other people were from the Bai clan, but a lot of pro gamers came out of Bai. Oh right, Flash was in Bai. That's true. I like how he was like this, like this, as if his hand is gonna cover his whole face. I don't know. That's weird. He wasn't being very effective at hiding, I guess. Trying to decide if I want another root beer. I probably shouldn't have another sugar root beer, but I have one more fake root beer. The girl you dated in college was in the Bi clan? 하하하.
좀 그렇게 많이 흔들린 데는 아무래도 프로토스 패배가 좀 심리적으로 위축이 되는데 많은 영향을 줬고 바로 어제도 팀킬을 당했죠.
My last ex was Bi, actually.
곰TV에서 아쉬운 역전패를 당했고요. 첫 경기 이기고 2, 3차전 져가지고
Oh, they were like regional. I didn't realize that actually. I didn't know that. I thought they were just like, well, cause like I think, you know, people join clans not in Korea and they were just like online clans. They weren't usually geographical, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong about that too. But yeah, sometimes people like where they're from in Korea was kind of important. I remember sometimes people would be like, she's like, just gonna barely cover my face a little bit. I was like, I hear some weird noises. It's just like the kids in my apartment complex screaming and playing. Making some noise.
테란이 입구를 막았던 안 막았던 옛날에는 안 막으면 무조건 우리는 건담류라고 생각을 했지 않습니까? 초반에 막 불가사의하게 튀어.
Oh, interesting.
근데 요즘에는 거의 그런 플레이에 무너지는 프로토스 없어요.
It's interesting to hear because like PC when I was in Korea, PC bongs were so ubiquitous that like you wouldn't have like a local neighborhood PC bong because they were like everywhere. You know, there was one on literally like every street. So, like, if you had a PC bong and you had a clan and a PC bong, it would be like a couple people because there's maybe more PC bongs than way more PC bongs than clans, I guess is what I'm saying. But I guess maybe in the early days when maybe you would have like one or two in a city or something like that, the players would all go to that PC bong and that's how they would form clans. That's kind of interesting. I might be interested to ask some other players like how like MYM formed, for example, big European clan, or any of those other ones, Mao's and stuff. Yeah, they're less back then. Okay, huh? None of the match fixers were Protoss? Is that true? I think you might be right. The ones I know of are Yellow, Luxury, Savior, all Zergs, Up Magic, and Huashin are both Terrans. But I think there was a couple more that I don't know of too, so but I'm not sure. But I think you might be right about that. Interesting. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
템플러 쪽을 조금 더 의식한 터렛이거든요. 좀 더 그 리버 쪽보다는 왜냐하면 이제 셔틀에 부담을 줄 수 있는 머린도 4개를 확보한 데다가 퉁퉁포 탱크가 몇 개 있으면 그 병력으로 리버는 막으면 된다라고 생각할 수도 있고 지금 같은 경우는 기습적인 다템이 왔을 때 완전 막을 수가 있어요. 그러니까 그쪽을 보완하는 미사일 터렛 위치였다고 보면 되겠고요.
얼마 만에 만나는 김태경인데 그냥 허무하게 밀릴 수 없기 때문에 자 진영수 선수도 가능하다 진짜 안전하게 가야죠.
말씀하신 대로 좀 뭐 다크 드랍이라든지 초반에 오린성 드랍에 대한 대비를 진영 선수는 어느 정도 감안을 했고 그 덕에 김태경 선수의 시나리오 없었던 첫 옵저버가 너무 빨리 잡혔다라는 거. 그 변수 하나를 제외하면 역시 딱딱 시나리오대로 그래 터렛 만들었구나 그러면서 바로 또 멀티하는 거 보세요. 이게 바로 김태경 선수 시나리오거든요.
이렇게 하나씩 완성이 돼가면 김태경은 더욱더 단단해질 거고요.
그렇죠. 이렇게 원하는 대로 가면 테라는 2팩 이후에 3팩, 4팩 넘어가는 타이밍이 그만큼 는다는 얘기고요. 김태경 선수는 센터 싸움을 무난하게 할 수 있다는 자신감인 거예요.
어쨌든 자원을 다른 쪽으로 조금이라도 돌렸으니까요.
심리전에서 확실히 김태경 선수가 조금은 앞선 게 진영 선수는 하여튼 김태경 선수의 비수의 초반에 상처를 입은 그 출혈이 커서 패했던 이런 경기들이 참 많거든요. 그러니까 그렇게는 결코 지지 않겠다 라는 생각으로 수비 쪽에다가 그 투자를 제법 한 건데 김태경은 그런 심리를 이용해가지고 진짜 괜히 김태경 씨 자원은 정말 그러니까 역시 타이밍 한번 잡네.
Baccarino.
요거 김태경 선수 싸워주지
All
않는
Terrans and Zergs listed, huh?
한번 밀고 나가는 것에 일단
Protoss have honor.
여기까지 봤기 때문에 지금 상당히 좀 심리적인 부담을 갖고 있을 거죠.
I wonder who's on this list that I don't know about,
김태경 선수가
or that I've forgotten about.
6개 드래곤 안으로 감당을 하나요?
총총포로 싸워주는 건 좋지 않고요.
뒤쪽에 시즈모드 되죠?
Oh, wait, really? Oh, I didn't even know some of these were people that were match fixers.
했어야 되는데 드래곤들이 서로 부대끼는 약간 그 바보짓.
Hold on a sec. Let's look at this real quick. I can get this to work. Here we go. So Savior, who was like one of the ringleaders, by first, never heard of him. Dark Elf was an Air Force ace. So this is interesting because like Dark Elf, like you have to be good enough to that people think you're gonna win and are gonna bet on you in order to throw a game, right? Dark Elf, I wouldn't qualify for that. So that's interesting. I didn't remember that Gogo was one of them though. Justin. Xinhua. Type B. I didn't remember Type B either. Wow. Prosecutor's blog post contains a screenshot taken from Washington versus Luxury. A scene from a match that was fixed. Oh man. These are their fines. 11 million won, which is about $10,000. $10,000, $11,000 ish. Savior, whoa! Savior was not fined. He was given community service probation. Why was he given no fine? These guys were given probation as well. Why was he not fined, I wonder? Maybe this is the worst punishment that they were considering. Crazy. Anyway, back to Bisu versus match fixer Huashin. Yeah, I know we've talked about it before, but I forgot a few of those names. Rich people don't have to pay fines? Oof. It might have been that they considered him having to actually put in time as a bigger punishment because he had to do community service hours, right? I don't know. But, I mean, I'm sure they just, like, all were determined individually based on whatever. Oh wait, here's the 2015 one. Yoda, Boong Boong, and Gerard. Life and Bibyung were charged.
조금 아쉬운 부분은 드래곤들을 좌측 쪽으로 빼가지고 알테파에서 추가 병력을 끊어주는 형태로 경기를 좀 했으면 좋았을 텐데.
Huh. Innovation versus Super. Wow, I didn't realize that the I'd heard a little bit about. I'm like reading on the side. I'm not even looking at the game. Sorry, but like I'd heard Marine King not react. They suspected Marine King. Oh wow, that's lame. Anyway, we'll watch this game instead. Get in there, Bisu! Kill the scumbags! Bunkers! Kill them out! Remember when Bisu won against Washington with scouts? No, I do not remember that because I'm a boomer. I have no memory. Was it just like he threw in scouts at the end? I think, no, we did watch one game not that long ago with scouts in it, but I don't remember the context that much. Welcome to the welcome over to the Twitch side as well, Witch McLeeds. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think his popularity would have protected Savior, because now he's completely unpopular in Korea. People turned on him pretty hard.
다시 머리나고 탱크를 같이 모으기에는 병력의 어떤 그 병력 자체가 약해요. 투팩으로 상대하기엔 지금 김태형 선수가 이걸 뚫어냄으로써 승기를
Really?
겁니다. 보험 판명이 된 거예요.
I didn't know that.
이제 경기가 끝나면 그렇게 될 건데.
그렇다 해도 김태경이 승기를 잡았다고 보기에는 약간은 좀 무리인 것 같고.
I did not know they were when you say rivals in real life, though. What do you mean, like? That Sella just really wanted to get in there, like they were. I'm not sure I know exactly what that means. Did they like glare at each other across the room at the Starcraft tournaments or something?
그 타이밍에서 안마랑 넥서스를 그냥 과감히 버린다는 거예요. 그냥 버려도 된다라고 또 이제 어느 정도는 생각할 수 있었던 근거는 진영수가 저런 식으로 타이밍을 잡을 때는 일꾼을 쉬어가면서 병력에다 집중한 다음에 타이밍 잡을 때가 되게 많습니다. 따라서 일단은 넥서스.
Yeah, it's just too bad. Too bad that people have to go ahead and like screw up the system and ruin the system in some ways, you know? Huashin verbally assaulted Bisu. Interesting. Verbally assaulted. It's an interesting term. Usually assaulting is a very physical action. I wonder if it just meant like he called him names, or if it meant that he like was like really like toxic in his face or something like that.
자신의 예상과는 다르게 뚫렸다라는 것 자체가 지금 엄청난 지금 스트레스로 작용을 할 겁니다. 그때 지영 선수가 안마당 넥서스만 딱 날리고 서플라이 디포 같은 걸 갖다 진짜 몇 개 더 지으면서 자리를 좀 더 공고히 하는 게 좀 더 낫겠다는 생각이 좀 들긴 드네요, 진짜.
네. 자, 탱크 한 기가 쭉 가고 있는 걸 열심히 쫓아가고 있고요. 그런데
That's why he made scouts to embarrass him? He called him animal type words? Alright, we're getting some Korean translations apparently with some of these terms, I think. There's a common Korean, like, I don't know if you call it an insult, but like expletive that people yell that's basically son of a bee. That I guess I won't say it out loud even if it's in Korean. Just in case there are any Korean children listening. Oh, that's a probe slaughter. No, that one means like the F word for Asia. It's a little bit different. Son of a Bisu. Son of a Bisu. Stork you, man. Stork you. Is he gonna kill that cannon? How is that cannon not dying? Ah, finally! It was going down to like 5 hit points, 4 hit points, 3 hit points, 4 hit points. The shields were it was like building, but not quite fast enough. I thought Bisu just meant dagger in general. Is it specifically from an anime?
자, 그런데 여기 잡십이 갑니다. 직선으로 쭉 내려오고 있어요.
그래도 역시 진영 선수 스타리거답게 뭔가 다른 모습을 보여주고 있네요. 김태우 선수를 이렇게 힘들게 만드는
An old Korean anime. Okay, interesting. Did not know that. Learn something new all the time. I was gonna say every day, but no, I'm pretty sure I've had days that I didn't learn anything new. Like, if I just sat here and watched streams and, like, played games all day, well, I guess you learn something new technically, but, like, nothing useful. I don't know, I've had some days that were pretty much a wash. Not that they were bad, but, like, I've had days where I wake up, eat a little bit, play Skyrim for 16 hours, and go to sleep. I don't feel like I would really learn much in that day. Except about Skyrim, I guess, but I don't know, so it doesn't count the same way, I think. Animal type words. I remember once being in a restaurant, two guys had been having too much soju, and one of them was calling him calling him animal type words. And I was like sitting here trying to eat my noodle dish, being like, stay out of that one. Couldn't tell enough about what they were saying to know why they were angry, but they were definitely angry. What's the anime that Bisu is from? Was it Look of Interest? No, it was just a look of like, uh-oh. Because they looked like they were about to fight. I think one of them actually hit the other one, but it didn't turn into a fight because he didn't respond. Yeah, Bisu certainly likes suiciding his Dragoons into tanks. We've seen him do it a few times today. How's it going? Think quick.
My life for ire.
It's called a feint. I don't know about that. Ooh, nice EMP. Nice EMP. Hello, gentlemen. That makes me think of all your base. Hello, gentlemen. You have no time to survive. Make your time. Or what is it? You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Isn't that what he says? Isn't that what Cat says?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Dude, if I get a cat, maybe I should name my cat Cats. Then people would be like, are you calling your cat Cat? I'm like, no, his name is Cats. It's named after a video game character. I wonder if that's where Cats got his name, the Starcraft player. On route. All your base, your base. You guys seen that song? Old school memes, guys. That was memes before there were memes. All your base was like pre-meta meme. Oh, what's in there? Zealot, 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 Templar? No, just Zealots? Okay. What about a juicy storm drop? Haven't seen it in 22 years. Sounds about right. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Dude, the old school memes. What, 9,000? I actually never really watched the strong bad stuff that much. It was a very memey place, but I never really watched those videos for some reason. Too mainstream for me, I guess. But I am aware of the existence of Trogdor. To this day, I can still remember the lyrics to like a couple random meme songs that I saw. Ooh, landed the EMP. Damn. that I found on like just college personally. The way you found memes back in the day were because people had them on their hard drive and they opened up a folder on their hard drive for people on the land to find. They found memes in ancient Egypt. Oh! Man, where are the storms? There's such a juicy saturation of SCVs there. One storm would kill like 80 SCVs. Mummy memes? You're the man now, dog. Dude, I made a yo dog meme joke in a chat the other day. It was a really funny one, I promise you. Oh wait, hold on. Ugh, get out of there, there's too many mechs. I made a really funny yo dog, I heard you like X, so I put X in your X like joke in a chat the other day. And the streamer was like, what? It's like, are you kidding me? She's not that young. I think she's 27 or something like that. But she didn't understand the yo dog meme, and I was like, oh my god, my memes. I'm actually so old that my memes are not understood by, like, she's not even a zoomer. She's like, yeah, everyone had shared drives. You could just get each other's music and like weird videos and stuff like that. An internal Napster? Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. Dude, Napster, for the 6 months that it existed, in the way that people wanted it to, was amazing. It's so funny that people just used it to download music too. I don't know, I feel like you could download all kinds of other stuff over Napster, I guess, theoretically. All these kids that off to college with high-speed internet connections and pirate flags. What's a hard drive? What's a computer? Porn. I think if they had been porn on Napster, it would have gotten shut down maybe a lot quicker, or maybe not, I don't know. IRC, people did direct file sharing on IRC also. That was kind of crazy. Is Hwashin actually gonna beat Bisu here? That's too bad. And AOL, oh! Did you guys ever go in the file sharing channels in AOL? Dude, I don't know if you guys knew this. On America Online, there were certain chat channels you could go into, right? And people you would put some sort of code message, right? And they would email you. I don't know, they had scripts basically. They had scripts set up where it was either email or in the chat. You would request files based on like an index number. And they had the files in their inbox as an attachment. So they're already stored on the AOL servers. And they would just forward you that email with the attachment. So you could just be like, I want this movie. And it would forward you. There was a size limit. So they would forward you like 30 emails. And you had to download the sequence of movie files from these AOL emails. And then they used some sort of program or something to patch them together into an actual movie. This was like pre-Napster and pre-Kazaa. That's how you did file sharing. Probably the best way to do it would have been just over IRC, but I don't think I figured out IRC until later on. You met people on GameFAQs. Interesting. I've never really spent any time on GameFAQs. That's right, that's true. Sometimes the MP3s were like hours of download in the very early days. But no, it was the same thing in IRC channels also. They had things set up where you could enter some sort of code and they would direct message you the file and you could direct download it. Fake gamer. I've been exposed. Now, what is DC++? I actually am not sure what that means. I'm a pretty OG boomer computer nerd, so but I'm actually not sure exactly what that means. PowerPoint's on a floppy disk. Yeah, man, I used to write my essays and put it on a floppy disk and then run the floppy disk over to a computer lab to print it out for college or something. Although I had a Mac, so I had a zip disk drive. Hey, Ruzgato Gosu? I can explain it. Don't worry, I can explain. The explanation is that I've been trolled. I've been trolled. I said that whoever was the first person to subscribe today got to pick my channel, and certain people who will remain nameless trolled me by picking that title for me. Although I'm kind of like a little bit okay with it because I kind of like it's a little clickbaity too, you know? People come in here and be like, "What? What are you talking about?" Previously, I think it was Babamots, someone else made me type Stork was overrated because he knew that Stork is one of my favorite players. So I was like, I don't want to put that, but I agreed. Froppy Venus? I would. Who was it then? Was it you or was that I don't know. That was a couple months ago. Was it Pragmatwise? I don't remember who it was. It was one of the regulars. Stork is over. You take that back, literal noob. You take that back. Dude, Red Sniper, did you know that Huashin was also a match fixer, actually?
You want a piece of me?
We just were talking about it about 15 minutes ago. We went through the list. Huashin was one of the match fixers. That looks like a recall setup right there.
그렇죠. 저쪽은 탱크보다도 걸쳐내기 살짝 드랍하면은 또 완전 마비시킬 수 있고요. 조금 전처럼 다크템플러로 수비도 못하지 않습니까?
Yeah, it is Sage. I love this map, man. This map is made for some really fun games. Outsider. Yeah, I still have my Stork t-shirt somewhere. Signed by Stork. A little bit of BC first-person view here. He's got 3 Arbiters lined up. Waiting. Oh! That one's dead. Oof. What happened with the new drama of cryptocurrency? Short version is Flash was promoting a cryptocurrency. He was in contract with the person who made the cryptocurrency, and he didn't reveal that fact, which is basically illegal. That you're supposed to disclaim when you're paid by someone to advertise their product, and he didn't. So now he's lost a lot of rep in Korea. Because also he did that and then he lied about it. He lied about it also. So. Flash's mom. Yeah, he tried to say that it was his mom that invested in it, not him. That's one of the things he lied about. It was Flash's twin brother. Is that a no? It's not a joke. It's actually not a joke. He actually lied and said that his mom was the one that invested the money in it when it was actually his money. The evil twin brother is a joke, though.
네, 리콜도 조심해야지. 이거 많이 했다가는 진영 선수가 아싸 하고 타이밍 잡고 내려옵니다.
추가 멀티 쪽으로.
네, 요런 애들 리콜해야 돼요.
잔여 병력들 그러나 어디 참 말씀하신 대로 딱히 어디 리콜 하는
What was the Jadong meme that someone was talking about last week? Mustache Zerg.
아, 이거 진영 선수가 진짜 판을 이렇게까지 만들고도 만약에 병력 다 잡히고 패하게 되면 정말 너무
근데
억울하죠.
지금 진영 선수가 저 커맨 센터를 완성해서
Flash's mom has got it going on. Be a good song.
저거 절대 수습 왕관에서는 김태균 이길 수가 없습니다. 저 미네랄 먹는 게 다 벌초가 되거든요. 지금
More stats than the match fixing.
벌초가 조금 적기 때문에 공격을 못 하고 있는 걸 수도 있단 말이에요.
I think match fixing is worse personally, but I'm not going to disagree with you on it. I think it's pretty bad also.
예, 그 스테시스 필드를 기차게 사용을 한다면 그래도 이제 잘하면 이길 수 있겠습니다.
I guess it depends on how you look at it, because yeah, he was scamming his fans directly, right? That has a different, that has its own special brand of nastiness.
베스는 여기 저기 먹잇감을 노리고 있고요.
아코니 베슬이랑 진짜 이거 상극이라서
이 위쪽으로 벌초만 몇 개 보내줘도
자, 추가 지금 김태경
This game is kind of stalled out, which is interesting. They're actually taking the inside bases.
뒤쪽으로 벌초 보내줘 지금 진영수 12시쯤 지나가고 있어요. 아 골리앗이군요.
예. 얘나 걔나
아비가 살짝 봤거든요.
골리앗 좋아요. 예.
아비도 살짝 봤거든요 아까.
근데 드래곤 두 기가 하고 있습니다.
프로 골리앗.
예.
디펜시브라도 한번 걸어주면 네 그렇죠.
말씀하신 대로
Is that a
네, 그럼 HP가 많은 아콘이 되거든요.
is it a shaft joke?
됐습니다.
숨어서 리콜을 할 수밖에 없는 프로토스의
But I'm talking about shaft.
야, 근데
We can dig it.
만화가 200에 차 있었단 얘기예요.
그렇죠?
Isn't that where absolutely nothing is? Isn't there isn't absolutely nothing part of that song? Maybe I'm just tripping.
정말 아쉽긴 아쉽네요.
Put the picture of my litter
김태경 선수가
on stream.
아카콘을 이런 상황에 맞서갖고 좀 이제
Where is it?
싸웠다면 무조건 쓰는 거예요. 예.
지금 멀티가 두 군데가 들어갑니다, 진영수.
이렇게 되면은 김태경
Is this something in Discord? I'm confused.
지금 김태경이 차지한 멀티는 자원도 얼마 안 되거든요. 여기는 온리 미네랄일 뿐이지만 미네랄 많아요.
땡땡하게 돌아가는데요.
200을 채워도 지금 힘들 판에 120.
Oh, Babinwatts posted an article about Jared Token hating on Nazis, though. That's kind of cool.
좀 잡아줘야 되는데 테라는 이제 거의 안정권으로 접어들고 있어요.
Discord?
진영 선수가 아 진짜 아까 막
Your litter. What channel? I don't see anything.
제대로 이번 스타리그에서 뭔가 보여주려고
Oh.
모양입니다. 이번 프로리그
그러게요. 스타리그 16강에 올라간
Oh my god, dude.
진짜 김태경 잡으면서 프로리그에서까지 쫙 올릴
Oh my god.
판은 만들었어요. 센터 다 장악해.
Hold up, hold up. Stop the presses. Baby puppies. Oh my god, that's adorable. Wait, so Minions, you said your litter. Is that your dog that had puppies? Oh my god. That's so cute. Your name is in yellow? I guess that's because you're a sub. Oh, it's because you're tier 3 sub. You get special status on Discord. That's your mom's dog. Okay. Oh my god, that's so cute. Wait, your dog had puppies with your mom's dog? That's kind of weird. Not really. You expected a picture of trash? Oh my god, so cute. Look at the cute puppies. Oh. How old are these? That's really small. Actually, these are maybe not like brand new, right? They're probably like a couple weeks old or something, maybe a week or two. I don't know. I don't know dogs that well. Anyway, oops. Where's the Starcraft game? So cute. Expected a picture of Flash's mom. Yeah, there's even a Share Cute Animals channel, but that's okay. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Agent Rifle. That's too bad. 7 years old isn't that old either. Did it get sick or something like that? Look at that stasis, by the way. Confusing half the SCVs. Dude, I have a Reddit account set up. Do I have it on this computer actually? Yeah, I do. Well, let me show you my Reddit account, guys. Little more sidetrack for puppies. This is my Reddit account. I have it exclusively only subbed to cute things. It's entirely cute stuff. Puppies and kittens, occasionally humans, but mostly animals. It's awesome. It's all just a few specific things that are just cute things. /r/aw with 3 W's. Aw with, oh, there's an aw with 2 W's also. Puppy being cute. Okay. Leonardo da Vinci. Not quite as cute in my opinion, but you know, whatever. Yeah, interesting. Where's the kittens? There's usually kittens on this. There we go. There's a kitten. Look at that kitten in a boot. Oh, look at a kitten in a boot. So like every 1 to 3 days, I just go to this Reddit account and I just surf cute things and just fill up my heart with joy for a few minutes. You have a Reddit account with just waifus? Nice. Oh, look at this kitten. It's such a nice, cute, small kitten. It's so tiny, it's the size of a penny. Oh my god, that is really tiny. This kitten. Oh yeah, day 6. Very, very... Oh, here, this is my favorite one. Illegally small cats. Illegally small cats. It's just all the smallest kittens entirely, basically. Look at... Oh my god. Look at Ed. Look at Ed. Chanel. She's learned that if she comes to me, she gets pets. Oh, yes. Please pet that cat. Pet that cat. Thank God. Oh, so cute. So small. I had some foster kittens a while back. I'm thinking about getting a cat, guys. Anyway, sorry. Starcraft. Back to Starcraft. Reddit /jumping spiders. There's probably some cute pictures there too. Have you gotten your pet jumping spider yet, Farajia? Before they were dicks. Even tiny kittens can be dicks. Let's be clear here. That is a big ball of mech units, by the way. I don't know about this game for Bisu, man. Recall? Nice. He turns that whole mech army around to deal with 5 Dragoons. Can you actually get pet jumping spiders? Or is that a meme? I feel like you can't just go to a pet shop and get one, right? They're pretty... I feel like it'd be difficult to get a hold of one. 2 years? 2 years isn't too bad, actually. That's not... That's longer than I expected, honestly. Oh, I just saw what you said, Agent Rifle. Liver issue. Oh, that's too bad. Well, if you need a new puppy dog, there's some in Texas to... I know someone in Texas with some new puppies. How do you contain it? You just have a little terrarium, probably, right? How would you feed it, though? Because there's too small. You can't, like, buy... You can buy crickets at a pet store to feed, like, bigger animals, but, like... What do you feed a jumping spider? Or do you just, like... Put it next to an anthill, and the ants walk in there and it gets it, maybe. Mealworms? Jumping spiders are big enough to eat mealworms? Yeah, I've been thinking real hard about getting a cat though, guys. But the thing is like I went to I want to travel, and so if I get a cat, then I basically like can't travel that much, you know? Had a pet barn spider? You fed it flies? It ate everything but their heads. And it got fat. Wow. That's kind of an amazing story. You let it go? You're like, go, be free, and not eat too much food. Can we vote on your cat's name? Let me tell you how much of a chance there is that my cat's name will be Savior. No. No. I thought I might name my cat like Kerrigan though. That might be cute. I don't know. If it was, maybe it was a kitten and it was especially scratchy. Name it Kerrigan. Queen of Blades type thing, you know? Boxer is a good cat name? That'd be fun. There's a grad student named Sarah Kerrigan? Oh my god, dude. Does she know? Does she know? If you weren't already married, I'd be like... I don't know. Name it Medic. Call it in Parks. Medic! Medic, come here! Cat Kit? Ah, that's kind of cute. Iguana memes? Smith wants to know where he can find Sarah Kerrigan. I'm curious too, man. Iguana tap it. Oh my goodness. But I have reptile dysfunction? What is this? This is a very interesting Pinterest channel. It's not just iguanas. There's all kinds of weird animal memes on this, unless I'm not seeing it right because I don't have Pinterest. Oh man. Turns out she's a ghost. Ha ha. She runs a Bible study group. Interesting. So what you're saying is that Sarah Kerrigan has a strong interest in Savior. Damn, yeah, get those. Oh, I thought those miners were gonna drag onto those tanks. Terrible? Yeah, I know. Wait, didn't they fill up this map and now they've like killed all of each other's bases and now it's gotten scrappy with low bases? This is kind of crazy. This happens on this map more often than other maps, I think, though. Like now they just have nothing. Both of them have nothing left because they expanded everywhere and then they dropped and recalled everywhere and destroyed everything. Oh, Bisu is the one with less left to go on though. Screw you, scumbag Washington. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. What do we want to watch next? Probably just one more game. Maybe one more longish game? It's hard to find games that don't have some kind of scumbag, you know? Since we get recommended a lot of Flash games. Best versus Hoja? This could be good. Light versus Bisu? Oh. This is ASL semifinals game. I mean, it's not actually ASL, but I mean, it's like, this is an ASL semifinals matchup. So let's watch one more Bisu game, huh? Oh. Bisu and Light are both seem wholesome. Have to get married now? I mean, you could just co-parent the Ultralisk. You don't actually have to. Monka. I want to watch 2 more games. Oh man. Oh man. Maybe we'll see. Well, if we're gonna watch 2 more games, they want to be shorter than this one. Well, this is 31 minutes. Tell you what. Let's jump in. Let's jump forward. Oh, okay. We gotta jump a little bit farther back from this. Did Bisu go Nexus first? All right. Well, we gotta skip. We gotta get a little bit farther back. Yeah, it looks like he went Nexus first. Maybe we can squeeze in one more short game after this. I'm more tired than usual though, but I'm actually feeling okay. When I got home earlier from going for like a long hike and going to the gym, I like kind of had a little bit of a headache brewing. Like it felt like I was gonna start feeling crappy, so I was thinking it's gonna be a short stream, but it hasn't coalesced yet. Oh man. Dude, but I went to the gym though, and like my shoulder didn't hurt afterwards yet. It could tomorrow morning, we'll see. But okay, he's gonna try and punish the Nexus first, yeah, with this bunker. Bisu looks intent. Wait, is this Outsider again? Yeah, this is Outsider again, actually. We got another Outsider game. You got your Jeep stuck on a mountain? And the guy who gave you a ride got stuck? Wait, is your Jeep still on top of a mountain? I think that Nexus is screwed. He brought a lot of SCVs to this party. Well, let's see. Actually, he's got a goon out now. Okay, he's running the probes. The SCVs are doing a lot of damage to that Nexus, actually. It looks like it's screwed. Take your vitamin. I think I did take my vitamins earlier, actually. I don't think I've taken my multivitamin yet today, though. Yeah, I take vitamin D every day. Every day. Save my freaking butt, man. I didn't realize that some of the like emotional instability that I had was because of a vitamin D deficiency. Now, I still have some issues I'm gonna try and get back to seeing a therapist for, but I feel a lot better taking my vitamin D every day. V got stuck also? Trying to go up to get your Jeep out? What the hell, dude? Alright, well, you got your Jeep back. Why is everyone getting stuck? Is it like the road was like snowed in or something like that? Take 5,000 a day? I think this is I think these are just 1,000, yeah. I just take 1,000. Well, I take 1,000, and I also take like an extra. My multivitamin has like a couple hundred or something like that, which I usually take at least one. Sometimes I take 2. But why is it that on cold days you have to take more? It's because you're not going outside or something like that? Helps clear up your psoriasis. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, vitamin D is good stuff. The mountaintops are just above freezing. It turns into loose sand stuff, and you sink into. Oh man. So wait, are you driving on snow or ice or whatever? Is that what's going on? Yeah, you're like, damn it, I got stuck, and then like 4 people in a row get stuck, and you're like, oh, okay. Wow. 1,000 is what my doctor recommended a few years back. Like I guess 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, about 4 years ago, 5 years. Well, I got the blood test, and he said I was just barely below where I needed to be, and I should take 1,000 a day. So I usually just do that. Maybe I'll try like taking 2,000 for a week or something like that and see how it feels. But I usually 1,000 seems like enough. Sometimes if I feel off, I'll take an extra one though. Well, I'm glad that you got out of that. How were you able to find someone to get a ride from? Was this like, it feels like if you're somewhere off in the top of a mountain, it might be hard to find someone else to, I guess if you're at a trailhead, then there'd be multiple people there, but I don't know. Anyways, glad that kind of sorted out. Thanks for the story. That's weird. That's so funny that you got stuck going back from getting stuck, and then you got stuck going up to get unstuck. Oh, you had to walk. You had to walk from where your Jeep was stuck. Oh my god, dude. How long was that? How far was that? That's insane. That is one of the reasons why, like, I've never really even gone anywhere that crazy that I was gonna get stuck in the snow, but usually when I'm like traveling somewhere crazy, I keep camping gear and stuff like that, hiking gear in my car just in case I need to hoof it out of there. Your body can hold it for a couple months. Dude, if I go without vitamin D for 2 days, I feel it. I feel different. So apparently my body's not holding on to it that much. 20,000 U seems like a lot though. Yeah, I think it's a different scale in America. Because I think I remember they told me that I needed to be at 30, like 30 was normal, and I had like 25 or something like that. But I could be remembering that wrong, so I don't quote me on that. But that's what I remember them saying about my vitamin D. Yeah, 20,000. Like you can overdose on anything, right? Even vitamins you can have too much of. 30 nanograms per milliliter? What the hell? Oh, you mean 30 is... Oh, you're saying 30 is probably referring to... Oh, okay, because I just said 30, okay. I was like, what does nanograms per milliliter mean? Oh, it's because you're talking about blood. Okay, blood saturation. Well, maybe Gigaflare's doctor has a different system. Anyway, I have had my blood checked since I started taking it, but I don't know what it came up as. All I know is that my doctor didn't tell me that I had a deficiency when I was taking it, so when I got a physical again. But I probably am due for another physical pretty soon, actually, so maybe I'll ask next time. Look at him saving these tanks. Anyway, yeah, but I usually don't like to, take too much more than I need of anything, so 1,000 a day works for me, and I'm fine with just taking 1,000 a day. Excuse me. Oh wow. 5,000 a day. I mean, I think that's supposed to be a normal dose, actually. It's just a lot more than I take, but that's what I... Because if you go to the store, there's 1,000 pills and there's 5,000 pills, so like... Yeah, dude, I've actually been meaning to make an appointment to donate blood also. I just keep, like, kind of forgetting about it. It's not super convenient. I'm gonna have to go out of my way to find someplace. But right now, there's actually a blood shortage in my area, at least in Washington. I don't know if there's a blood shortage in most places, but there has been for a while. And I keep meaning to do it, but you could probably drive. I don't know how you react to it, but you could probably drive home. Like, driving doesn't take much effort, so you could probably drive home after donating blood. I actually once biked home after donating blood. And that didn't feel too good, but I didn't die. I was just like pretty messed up afterwards. You're hoping they secretly clone you? I'm down with that, yeah. I wouldn't mind being cloned. Enough surgeries? Yeah, dude, if you're recovering from surgery, you don't need to be donating blood right now. But yeah, I kind of, my shoulder that was bugging me last week, it kind of just cleared up a little bit, and so and then I waited a couple more days still. I went to the gym today and I did a light workout, and it's not bothering me, so I think it might be in the clear to start going back to the gym again. Marines are clones? Are they really? I thought they were all prisoners or something like that in Starcraft. Or I guess it depends on which faction you're going with, right?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Speaking of Marines. But I thought they were all clones in Star Wars. Stormtroopers are clones, right? Right up until the clone tries to replace you. Well, I was about to say, well, but my clone wouldn't try and replace me, but I guess if it was brainwashed, then it might. Man, this map apparently is recall central. I need to adjust this a little bit, actually. There we go. That looks good right there. We're all clones if you think about it. No, I thought about it, and we're not all clones. We all share DNA, but that's not exactly the same thing as cloning. Cloning is exact same DNA. You Googled it? You have 72. Okay. 90 is toxic. 72 is getting close to toxic then. Have you watched The Island? No, I have not. I have not. I don't watch a lot of movies, to be honest. I binge watch shows and I watch Twitch, but I don't really see movies that often. I don't even watch movies on like streaming services. Usually if I'm like, oh, I should watch a movie. Oh, that's a 6 stasis because there's not very many tanks there anyways. Oh, if he gets the stasis on the ramp, maybe? Involving cloning and ethics. Interesting. But yeah, whenever I'm like, I should watch a movie, and then I go onto Netflix or whatever service I have a subscription to at the moment, and I scroll through the movies, and I'm like, none of these seem appetizing. So I never feel like, oh yeah, that's cool, I should watch that. I just always scroll through the names, and I'm like, it's probably lame. It's not calling out to me. Looks generic, looks bad, so I just never end up watching any movies. Okay, let's not talk about COVID again. I don't know. Vitamin D does not prevent COVID. We can move on. Vaccines have been proven to prevent serious infections from COVID. Although they don't prevent COVID entirely. But anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Let's talk about Starcraft. That Arbiter was like, I'm going in! Nope, JK. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, we went back in. Never mind. Why did he hesitate, I wonder? He was gathering more... Maybe he didn't have a good recall group set up or something like that? I wonder why he went in for the recall and then went out again, then went back in. Maybe he was like, oh, there's turrets. And he's like, wait, no, there's only a couple turrets. I can get in. Good lord. Alright, for minions, we'll do one more game after this. So where Chatcraft is still on. Still units for... Otherwise, I would be putting up the thing to... It's for last call for Chatcraft units, but we'll do one more game. I thought it was funny that I saw this video from someone who's in the military, and they were like, you think that the military is tracking you with chips in your arm? They're so inept, they have soldiers who are dedicated, who can wear whatever they still can't even keep track of them. They can't keep track of them with the best technology and computers and everything. You think they can do it with a little chip in your arm? No. Still have smartphones? What? Wait, what's wrong with smartphones? I have a smartphone? Or does this not count as a smartphone anymore? Are you talking about like raspberries and stuff like that? Yeah, that's the other funny thing is people worry about being tracked, but they carry around tracking devices that keep track of all their movements and all their activities and all their habits and every aspect of their life anyways. But they think somehow having a little chip in your arm is going to be more of a track. I don't know. Anyways. Conspiracy theorists are dumb oftentimes. That's my point here. Some of them are so weird too. Some of them are so easy to like disprove, like the people who think the earth is flat. Like, part of me wants to believe that they're just all trolls. By the way, this is crazy attack, by the way. There's like, he's just like moving in. Whose base is that? Okay, that's Bisu's side base actually. So Light's moving in there and attacking Bisu's side base. He's got a mountain of tanks outside of it. That's craziness. I think you told us about that Agent Rifle at some point before, but I don't remember Why? I don't remember why she cleaned your house though exactly. The funniest ones are the videos where the flat earther is like, I'm gonna prove the earth is flat. Now here you can see that if the earth was round, you wouldn't have this signal going over here. But you can see that... Oh, it's not going over... Oh. Well, that's nice. Smartwatches are stupid. I could see how some people would have use for them. I personally don't really have use for them. I don't like being that connected. You know? I wouldn't want to, I don't like to be that, to feel like it's that much of a necessity to see my reminders and my text messages and stuff like that. Like, I feel like there'd be a distraction more than anything else. Dude, I need to clean my place, actually. My place is kind of a disaster. I haven't really even unpacked since I moved in here, like, a while ago. But I just found out that they're gonna need to do some repairs, or they need to replace the electrical board in my apartment. So someone's gonna have to come into my apartment in the next couple weeks. So if I don't want to be completely embarrassed by the litter, and I'm not talking about puppies in my apartment, then I'm gonna have to clean it up a bit in the next few days, I guess, maybe. Is Minions even still here? My brother used to work in a place where... Alright, we'll watch one more game then. I'm assuming this game is gonna be over soon. Maybe it's not. Who knows, man? My brother used to work someplace where he encountered a lot of people that were conspiracy theorists, so he became kind of an authority, not an authority, but he knew a lot about the different conspiracies. His favorite was the lizard people. When he told me about the lizard people theory, I was like, no. He's like, yep, people actually believe this. That was a big mind hit. Nice! You're gonna do some retro gaming stuff on your live stream? Cool, man. Are you gonna do it on YouTube? Through Agent X Rifle, or are you doing another channel or something like that? That's kind of cool. That's wait, a 1998 high 8 Sony camera? I just saw that. So you're gonna have like super retro setup. That's kind of crazy, actually. RCA to USB. Nice. Okay, cool. That sounds cool, man. Let me know when you get that up and running. Or if you need any help with stream set, are you using OBS or using something else? I'm something of a expert when it comes to broadcast design, graphics and stuff like that. Actually, I don't know if I'm a professional, but I'm not an expert. That makes sense. Okay, well, Streamlabs is like a version of OBS, so it's the same kind of thing. And they stole OBS's name. I don't know if you heard about that controversy. Streamlabs was kind of like got pooped on by a lot of people because they were basically like being jerks and trying to steal OBS's name and like stealing content from them and stealing content from other services that were similar and stuff like that. It's black and white. Interesting. That'll make it look very retro, I guess. You could even add some glitch effects just to make it look even more old school. How is it that every game on this map ends like this, where there's like everything gets killed around the sides? It's just, I guess it's so hard to defend your expansions that everyone's expansions just die all the time. Like, look at this. Now they're down to like 2 bases each again. It does it by itself. Nice. I don't know why this game is still going, man. No, I mean, I'm an expert about stuff like scene design, like, you know, making this webcam border and the Chatcraft interface and, you know, crap like this graphics. You know, stuff like that. Stasis? What is that stasis? What is that stasis? Hold on a sec. Does this like another animation thing where he stasis the tank when the SCV is next to it and then like the SCV moves before the stasis applies? Yeah, I think that's so weird. He like got it somehow right in the middle of those units and he didn't get the tank at the top, but he got the SCV. It's a weird stasis right there. And then he falls back. Light is still mining. Is Bisu mining? It's a thing where when effects apply to SCVs, we've seen this too, where like a scarab goes off, and then SCVs that are far away from the scarab die, but it's because they were in range of the damage, and then 2 or 3 ticks of the animation happened before the death animation happened, right? So I think the SCV was right here. It got stasis as it was starting to move away, and it still had two or three ticks of animation of them moving away before the stasis animation caught on it. I think that's what happened. Man, Bisu's distance mining. He's like, nope. I'm gonna drop a couple tanks on you. Oh, does he have comsat? Does he have comsat? Oh, he walked into the turret range. Oh, Light's gonna win, isn't he? Hey, Disperse! How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Why did my raid thing not happen? There we go. Playing NetHack. Excellent. Dude, I'm planning on setting up to stream NetHack a little bit soon. Oh, here we go. This is the last fight though, guys. This is Bisu's last attempt. If he takes this out, he'll win the game. If he doesn't, Light will be able to win. And it looks like he did it! Light GG's! Oh my god. Wow. I thought Light was gonna win until like the last second there. That's crazy, dude. Well, I mean, send me a message rifle if you want. I can help you with setting that stuff up. I mean, it's relatively simple. You could probably figure it out, but I've been telling Diggity that for months. Although Diggity just doesn't have the bandwidth to figure it out, but he probably could if he wanted to. But with Streamlabs, or I use Stream Elements, which I do recommend over Streamlabs, but they make it pretty simple. You can just use some. Oh wait, we don't want a 40-minute game, do we? It's a long game, dude. I don't know if I want a 40-minute game. How about 25-minute game? Andromeda's a good map too. Yes, best versus high. We'll mix it up a little bit. Couple new players. But they make it so that you can just like go in and use a default overlay, and you can at least start with a template. Makes it easy to set up. And then you can tweak it if you want, obviously. Review an old moletrap video? What? Maybe I should make a video about. I've actually been thinking about making a video on how to set up a stream. But I don't know if I need to or if anyone would watch it, so that's why I haven't done it yet. All right. There's Haya. He's got his mouth closed and everything, so he's not into it yet. Once he gets going, he's a mouth breather.
My life for ire.
All right. This is the last one, though. We'll do Chatcraft after this. Hello, dispersers, though. If you're here from the NetHack stream, welcome. We're watching old Starcraft matches. Old Starcraft esports from the glory days of Starcraft in Korea. If you start a stream from within OBS, should it show up on YouTube Stream Studio? Yes. Yes, in fact, if you start streaming to YouTube on OBS, you actually have to go to YouTube after it's connected and hit go live also. It doesn't. Are you using a stream key or are you using a connected account? But that might be why though. You actually have to go to the stream page on YouTube and hit go live for it to work. Once you hit go live on your OBS, then you have to go to YouTube and hit go live also. But I thought it would show it in the preview though. And this is Andromeda, so Nexus first isn't that crazy here. The stream works, but Studio doesn't see it. The stream works, but Studio doesn't see it. Where is the stream working then? Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, the lizard people, yeah. There's a conspiracy that says that many influential people around the world leaders, are actually lizard people, and they're wearing human masks to fit in, but they're actually secretly controlling the world's affairs as a conspiracy between them and other lizard people. I think maybe they're aliens or something like that, but they're lizard people and they wear human skin masks so they can fit in and control things. That's the lizard people conspiracy. Studio. I'm trying to go to the studio here to see where you mean. You're in the go live section of studio? And it's not listed? Here, let's look at this real quick. So this is what my studio looks like. I think you guys can see this, right? Hopefully I don't dox myself or anything. But this is so it's not listed here on your list of streams. Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, it might be because I don't know. You might have to set up a stream ahead of time. Yeah, luckily my stream key's hidden. But yeah, you'd have to set up your stream this way, and then you hit go live. I think that mine is a scheduled stream though, so that's why it's a little bit different. But if I click on this, there should be, mine has a go live button in the top. So you have to connect with OBS, and then you hit go live up here, and then it'll actually be live, and it'll go over here. So not sure if that helps, but that's what I'm trying to talk about at least. Get in. Sorry.
팬들께 승리의 기쁨을 나눠드릴 수 있을지 도대요. 상대는 죽지 않고 위아래
Viewers can watch your stream and it shows up in your channel content list, but there's nothing on the studio page where you'd normally hit go live. Okay, so where I saw mine and I clicked, huh? And did you check the other tabs? Like there's the managed scheduled tab and then there's the live tab. They're different situations, I think. There's BCU in his blue, cool blue uniform. Actually, those SK Telecom uniforms look like they look kind of like marching band uniforms. Uh-oh. Agent Rifle just deleted my computer. So if the stream goes dead, that's why. So you know. I'm looking at the picture right now. Ooh, Homeworlds. Wait, is Homeworld is the the space RTS, right? Like 3D RTS, right? We should do Chatcraft where the surviving units stay. Oh, that'd be a fun idea, actually. This picture that you sent me, let's see if I don't know if this is gonna work. It's not the whole screen, so I can't see the top corner, but I don't know. So I don't know if there's a live button. Connect streaming software to go live. Wait, so you can't see it in the preview, but people can watch your stream though? That's kind of weird. If that's the case, I don't know if I can help you with that specific problem. I haven't encountered that before. Oh, Homeworlds is a board game. Okay, okay. Got it. Alt F4 gives you more SSDs. Let me try that. Does Alt F4 actually still quit programs in 2022? When does it start? Well, it would be a special event for Aji when I did that. I think what I'm going to try and do is set it up as a special event around like a finals or something like that. So it'd be a special event broadcast and a special event Chatcraft at the same time, but I just haven't had the ability to set anything up like that yet. I have to make Chatcraft 2 first anyways. Water cool it with water. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Agent Rifle is a tech expert, it seems, so if you have any other questions about tech support, you can ask him. Hey, it's Seige. How's it going? Unfortunately, this is the last game that we're watching today, but we do this a couple times a week, so there's going to be more another day. How's it going, Seige? That's how you say it? Dude, I was in this Slay the Spire stream the other day. This guy called Makthul. Really cool streamer. I like his stuff. Very chill. And I commented something about the game, and Seige is like, he was in there and he's like, wait, is this the moletrap? And Makthul didn't know who he was, so he was just like, oh, like, is moletrap like a Starcraft legend? Or do you just know each other? So I'd be like, oh, I used to be a caster. And he's like, oh, okay. He wasn't very impressed, actually, but that's fine. There you go. Now my bot is advertising to Discord. A little bit late there, moletrap bot. I wouldn't call myself a legend. That was his word. I don't. You can tell I'm not legendary because I don't have a gold border around me. Although I could do that. I think I could do that in OBS actually. Yeah, man. So yeah, Seos, we watch a couple times a week. We have these watch parties and we watch old school Starcraft stuff. So glad you could join us. You saw Reaver slay the Spire? True. We did see that earlier. Hey, Disperse is still here. Thanks again for the raid. I started to say earlier. I want to set up a I want to get a setup going, a scene in OBS so I can stream some NetHack occasionally. That's a game that's very dear to my heart.
My life for ire. My life for ire.
I've actually been playing NetHack for almost as long as I've been playing Starcraft.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So it's not as good of a viewer game, I think, admittedly. But yeah, I'm gonna get that set up before too long. Disperse. What would you say are like the most? Is there like a NetHack like website or forum that's like the best? I know some people have been doing stuff on. Now I forget the name of it, but the one where the one that you guys organized the hackathon, right? Is that like the best? Is that like the biggest one? Roguelike Discord is the place to go. Okay. Because the thing is, here's the thing. I want to start making some NetHack guide videos, like YouTube videos, with like strategy guides and just how-tos and stuff like that. Simple stuff for beginners and intermediates. And I figure it'd be good to like show those to other NetHack experts, right? And so forum seems like a good place to like post it, like, hey, here's my thing. Who wants to take a look at it? Let me know what you think. So I'm trying to figure out like where a good place to be would be to like contact people that might be interested in helping with that, essentially. NetHack Reddit. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I'll check out NetHack Reddit then. But yeah, Discord would be good too. Oh snap, here he goes. I don't know if Best has enough here. Now, is he gonna be like Bisu and suicide his Dragoons? All of his Dragoons are hitting the barracks! Stop hitting the barracks, you fool! That's why they float their barracks in, admittedly. That's a good tactic, but... IRC? Oh my god.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I haven't been on IRC in a while. How do you get Dragoons, Vultures, and Tanks? Those are the pay-to-win units, Seos. Jesus, you guys are going hard on the Marines here. What the hell? You think you could take on the Swarm? I'll take that as a yes. I never went on Game Search IRC. Yeah, so Chatcraft is it's basically, well, that describes it. Here, I'll show you the picture though. Although actually, well, here's a picture of kind of what it looks like on the custom map. It's a free-for-all. But we're gonna do it after this game, so you'll see what it looks like. And this is gonna be a pretty crazy one because we've got a lot of Marines. 8 Zealots too, you know? N64 had auto mining and more than 12 units select? Interesting. Sounds like Starcraft 2 if they made a Starcraft 2. I don't know if they ever made a sequel to that game though. What was on Game Surge IRC though?
네, 이 도지혁 선수의 물량을 약간은 좀 적다라고 판단을 했었나요? 구성훈 선수가 질문이 좀 급했습니다.
You want a piece of me, boy?
힘들 것 같다. 라는 생각이 있었던 건지 약간은 좀 급한 플레이가 몇 차례 나오고 있어요.
네, 1시와 12시가 돌아오거든요. 이제 같은 점 먹는 게 아니라 차이가 나기 시작해요.
그렇죠. 이렇게 도지혁 선수는
Like I said, the Zerg Chatcrafters are very pragmatic.
한참 걸린단 말이에요.
They don't waste their minerals when it's a lost cause.
있단 말이에요.
You want a piece of me, boy?
그냥 들어가는 게
Did someone say Starcraft 2?
그렇죠. 물론 이제 뭐 리콜도 데뷔하면서 수비하고 있는데
Wait, they made a Starcraft 2?
이미 뭐 투야 아모리를 빨리 아모리 2개 지어주면서 풀업그레이드 빨리
Starcraft Ghost?
건 아니었고 잡는 빌드는 많지만
Oh man.
빌드와 이렇게 여러 가지 측면을 볼 때는 안전하게 한 번은 쉬어갔어야 되거든요. 네,
Need more replay streams?
아예 배설 좀 하고 자리 좀 살짝 잡아줬어야 되는데 좀 지나치기도 급했습니다.
Is it still IRC? Wait, I thought Game Surge was like
도지혁 선수 200일
a gaming journalism site or something, right? Am I wrong about that?
200찬 병력으로 다시 한번 또 소모전만 해줘도 구성훈 선수는 아프단 말입니다.
204점. 그리고 자원도 한 번 싸울 때마다 확장기지가 하나 늘어져. 이건 날쾌해요.
네 그렇습니다.
Yeah, Starcraft Ghost
모여 있으면서 자원이 2, 3천 모여 있을 때 안정감을 찾지
disappointed a lot of people.
소모전하면 되는 것이고 리콜 때문에 또 이것저것 털에 찌는 것도 낭비고 그래도 일단 구성훈 선수는
Wait, did StarCraft Ghost actually come out?
공격력 업그레이드가 하나 정도 더 될 때 이제 그때 아예 좀 승부를 보는 것도 괜찮을 것 같습니다.
자, 화력이 그렇게 화력전 어느 정도 준비할 수
It never came out, right?
필드 조심해야 돼요.
있어요.
아직도 시즈 모드 안 돼 있는 상태에서 또 들어가게 되면
Yeah, Ghost is canceled. Yeah, okay. The way you were talking about it made it sound like it was a thing. Look at that stasis ball. Holy crap.
야, 진짜 무시무시하게 질렀더라.
That is so much stasis. He made a wall though. He can't actually oh no, there's a hole in the wall. He can keep attacking with the zealots. That's like too big of a wall though.
특기죠. 불리한 위치
That's so much stasis.
상대방에게 정말 좌절감을 안겨주는 그런 공격이
It leaked? No.
스테이시 필드에 얼려있는 병력들이 풀어내고 풀어지고 그리고 벌쳐 앞세워서 일단 9시까지 가서 멀티 하나를 더 해야 됩니다.
그러니까 첫 공격 때는 한 10보 전진했다면 구성훈이 두 번째 온 걸 3보 전진하고 그래서 전멸됐어요.
그렇죠.
다음엔 1보도 못 나갈 거예요.
그럴 수밖에 없는 게 탱크 비율을 깨졌기 때문에 나가기가 정말 겁나는 거고요. 그렇기 때문에 테란들이 첫 진출할 때 너무 서두르다 보면
Leak.
이런 결과가
2020 videos appearing to be from the Xbox version of the canceled game started appearing online,
주머니
showing different missions, areas, and gameplay uploaded to the web.
그래서 이제는 본인도 좀 잘 알고 있지 않습니까? 마인맷을 곳곳에 하면서 지금 하고 있는데요. 지금도 이렇게 친구를 그렇게 편안하게 하면 안 됩니다. 언제라도 달려들 준비가 되어 있는
Infringement notices were issued to the channels hosting the videos. They were removed. Eventually, the files widely disseminated online through file sharing methods. Oh.
조금은 매설돼 있어서 이 한 방향으로 오게 되면 이번에는 도지혁 선수가 피해 볼 수 있는 그런 때문에
Huh. So like a playable sort of version of it was leaked, apparently. Okay.
돌려서 같이 양방향에서 같이 싸우는 그런 전략을 구사를 해야 되는 거죠.
Huh.
움직임 자체가 못 들어도 그냥 치고 들어갈 기세예요.
It's the SC2 thing people keep talking about.
달려들 태세의 도지혁 선수인데 와 그냥
Oh man.
소비하고 있던 말고 불려
See, Best didn't suicide all of his Dragoons into the tanks after he won the battle, so he still has them now.
밀어버려야 되는 구상 선수인데요.
He maybe has too many of them though, because the Zealots are getting stuck behind them. They're not actually going into the front.
있는 데다가 쏟아부었거든요.
Now he's gonna fall back again.
좌우도 그러면서 이 라인이 뒤로 밀려나지 않은 가운데
I mean, it was leaked in 2020 from a 2003 build of the game. It's like a little bit late for
업그레이드가 끝났습니다.
it to mean anything, I think. Probably.
아예 이 도지혁 선수의
That's crazy that the files were still around though, that someone was able to find that.
넣어야 됩니다. 정면적인 조여놓는 데까지 거북이처럼 천천히 가야 돼요.
근데 도저히 뭐 새로운 병력이나 조합은 아직 안 나옵니다. 계속 질러 드라군 아비터예요.
그렇죠. 지금 방금 전 전투에서 너무 자리 잡고 있는 쪽에다가 들어부었단 말이에요. 그러면 도지혁 선수도 약간의 시간이 필요합니다. 그렇기 때문에 급하면 찍어서 나올 수 있는 게 대부분 찍어주란 말이에요. 이럴 때일수록 벌처 비율을 조금 더 높여서
Nah, Blizzard's done with StarCraft.
전체입니다.
Blizzard's done with Starcraft. Pretty sure of it. No. Every time Haya keeps holding him off. You just want to play a few hours of it? Yeah. Fair. I don't think Microsoft acquiring Blizzard is going to change anything with StarCraft, honestly. Especially because Microsoft already has a subsidiary that has a competing franchise, you know? Like, why would Microsoft promote StarCraft, which would maybe undermine its player base for Age of Empires, you know? Oh, look at this pincher! Oh, wow. Wait, no, he's just... Oh, it's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. A StarCraft CGI movie would be great. Yeah. People have been calling for that for years already, actually. I don't think Blizzard hates StarCraft. I think they just they forgot how to do StarCraft well, you know? The people that were doing StarCraft that made it good have left over the years. And the company itself has kind of fallen into disarray and issues and scandal and just becoming a crappy place, apparently. So, hey, Ikiruda, how's it going? I'm sorry to say that you're joining us for the end of the last game of the stream today, but welcome anyways. So, yeah, I think Blizzard itself just kind of fell apart, basically, and so, you know, they've moved on from StarCraft. It's not making them that much money. They couldn't make much money from StarCraft 2, as evidenced by the fact that they've kind of abandoned all development for it. They're not trying to make DLC for it anymore, or content, or support esports. So, I don't know, these are just things that make me believe that they're probably not interested in in trying to pursue the franchise anymore. Especially because there's just a lot of fan bitterness, you know? So, and I doubt that Microsoft acquiring them is going to change that. But I've been wrong before. Yeah, it's hard to break a Terran, man. But you don't usually break a Terran, you break their infrastructure and starve them out. Age of Starcraft on mobile? Oh my god, Doso. Age of Starcraft. I'm really curious though, I might look it up later. I thought Diablo Immortal was a mobile game and I just got an ad for it on PC, so I'm like, what? From the Stone Age to the Space Age? Actually, someone pointed out that that was their original plan for the Age of Empires franchise. The original Age, like some of the ads for like Age of Empires like 1 or 2 showed Age of Empires 1, Ancient Times, Age of Empires 2, you know, like early times, and then 3 was medieval, and 4 was current, and 5 was future. Like that was their plan for the Age of Empires franchise, and they're just like, they just stuck with history stuff though. There's the GG. Although I do think that they're progressing through history, right? Age of Empires 4 is a little bit further ahead in time than Age of Empires 3 or 2. Look at that uniform. That is like an anime... That's like an anime school uniform right there. Like, it looks like Best is about to, like, reveal his trap card or something, man. Or bust out some ninjutsu or fight a vampire. Risk 2? Wait, they made a Risk 2? I actually didn't know they made a Risk 2, honestly. Huh. I kind of liked Risk back in the day. Maybe I'd check that out. Alright, time for some Chatcraft. Time for some Chatcraft. There's... Holy crap, man. We're gonna have to zoom out a little bit here to fit all these units in. Alright. We got 56 Marines. Alright, we gotta do this in chunks. What is 56 divisible by the way? Is that a multiple of 9? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Am I crazy? No, that's 54. What is 56 divisible by? Anyway, we'll just do 9s. 1, 9, 18, 27, 36. Oh wait, I'm like now confused about my times tables here. 45, 54. I'm gonna do 2 more. I can math. 2 more. There we go. Actually, we'll place these out a little bit different. Put more down here. All right, and we got 16 sets of Zerglings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sets of Zerglings. And we got 8 Zealots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. There we go. Looks good. Nine times... Wait, what? 2 times 2 times... Oh, okay. Whatever. 1 times 56. Oh, yeah. Wait, okay, yeah. It was... Let's see. 56 is 23. So it's... Yeah, that's the only way it works out. Anyway. 23 is prime, right? Twitch Prime. Haha! Just kidding. All right. We'll go to Chatcraft maps. We'll save it. This one, you know, the first Chatcraft today, I had no freaking clue what was going to happen on that one. And I was right that it was very close. And because the replay ended up different than the main playthrough, right? So, but this one, I have a little bit better feeling that I know the result of this one while going into it. But, anyway, we'll check this out here. Yeah, the first one was a legendary Chatcraft for sure, man. All right. Here we go. Getting into the game. See my fancy graphics? All right. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe the Zealots are just too buff. Maybe the Zealots are too buff. We'll see. Oh, they're actually taking on the Zerglings mostly to start off with. Oh man. And now the Marines just come into third party, the Zealots and the oh man. Oh geez. Okay, well you might hit the wrong button on that one, Smith, because this is very clearly a Terran win. See, I designed all this. I'm pointing the wrong way. I designed all this stuff. Faragia with the 7,100 minerals spent. Trying to bait the Zerg in, and the Zergs were like, no, take it. Well played, everybody. Well played. All right. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, everybody. And let's see. Faragia spent a bunch of minerals, but we had contributions from Doso as well. A lot from Doso. Rock SC if he's still around. So a lot of people contributing to the Terran army there. Well played. Let's see who we're gonna raid today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if there's anyone on that we want to raid. Should we raid someone playing Age of Empires or something like that? Maybe. Let's see who else is on Starcraft. Sometimes I have people on playing Starcraft that I don't follow that I want to check out. No, not seeing anyone. Man, I do not know who to raid today, man. I do not know who to raid. Nodachi Ken is playing Dark Souls? Who is that? Yeah, we can raid Nodachi Ken. Yeah, because I don't really even have anyone on right now that... Yeah. Or we could raid someone playing Lost Ark. Friend of yours? Cool. Alright, we'll raid them then. That sounds good. Alright, anyways, thanks for joining me, everybody. Nodachi Ken. Dark Souls Remastered. Thanks for joining me. Again, we do this twice a week. We have Wednesday evenings, Saturday afternoons. I do occasional other streams of other games in between as well. Yeah, so hope you can join me again. Thanks for joining me. Thank you again for all the support, everybody. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the subs. And thank you for chatting. Thank you for hanging out and making it a fun time watching some StarCraft together. Always appreciated when people hang out with me for the StarCrafting. Enjoy some Dark Souls. Take care.